Mauro, introduction. I know. I told you Pride does everything first class. Okay, look at this. We got the bamboo trees. How amazing is that? And if the camera can come over here, we have the Japanese drums over here. And as you can see, we have bare feet. And you know why? Because we're walking on traditional Japanese mats, which they call, by the way, tatame. Okay, now take it away, my friend.
Well, there's no doubt about it, man. It is the #1 mixed martial arts organization in the world, Pride Fighting Championships, and tonight it unveils its latest creation, Bushido. Hello, I am Mauro Ranallo, the first and least important of the new faces you'll be seeing during this evening of debuts. And Boss Rutan, well, he is El Guapo, the MMA legend, back again with his expert analysis. And Boss, Bushido means the way of the warrior. And could you expound, please, on what else it means in the Japanese culture?
Yes, Mauro, I can, because you know why I can? I bought a book about Bushido and I memorized a quote. Now let's see if all that fighting didn't do anything to my brain, so I'm going to try and see if I can give you guys that quote at home. Okay, here we go. The main points in the curriculum of Bushido are fencing, use of spear, tactics, ethics, the whole thing. But get this, also jiu-jitsu. And in the study of jiu-jitsu, the warrior was not to maim or to kill his opponent. No, he wasn't. He was only there to take him out of commission or action for the time being. And that was the quote. Now, let's take a little walk downstairs. What I was blown away with is this. This show is called Bushido, Way of the Warrior. First hand-to-hand combat thing that they did was jiu-jitsu, and we had 5 Gracies on the card. That is a lot of jiu-jitsu. I think something special is going to happen tonight.
The first family of Brazilian jiu-jitsu, the Gracies, will be represented by Renzo, Rodrigo, Daniel, Hyan, and Health. And in speaking with them, Boss, they have one thing on their mind. They want to avenge the loss by their leader, Royce, to Hidehiko Yoshida, the leader of Team Japan, back at Pride Shockwave.
Oh yes, exactly like you said. We saw him walking around here in the hotel for a couple of days, and revenge is on their mind.
You know, Team Japan has an interesting member representing them, a compatriot of mine, a fellow Canadian by the name of Carlos the Ronin Newton, who is an adopted son here in the land of the rising sun. He'll be facing Renzo. That's a match that's been 10 years in the making, Boss.
This is going to be a very exciting match. I mean, both are very well versed. Renzo has been training very hard on striking. I think this could be the match of the night. Speaking
of matches on the night, you know, this is Pride Bushido, where we are going to showcase the next generation of Pride warriors, in addition to highlighting the always exciting lightning-quick lightweights. But this being the debut of Bushido, we're pulling out all the stops. And in the main event, we are featuring one of the most unstoppable forces in mixed martial arts today, a man by the name of Mirko Crocop, the Croatian sensation. He is taking on another fighter making his debut, and the first ever Hispanic fighter to appear on a Pride FC event here at Bushido, Carris Jr. Now they say there's such a thing as a baptism by fire. For Carris Jr., I think it's a baptism by inferno, Boss. Yes, I think so too, but I know Carris, and he's been working with Marco Ruas for the last 12 months. That's a year right there. And 10 months he's been training really hard. He's a very good Greco-Roman wrestler. If he clinches up with Mirko, he could take Mirko down. And what's going to happen on the ground, we don't know, because he is very well reversed in submissions. And Mirko, I don't think that people know what he knows. I think Mirko knows more on the ground. So this fight also could be a main and a super event of the night. There is the sports axiom on any given day, and today, the debut of Pride Bushido, we promise from top to bottom, a dynamite night of fights, and we hope you enjoy it from the Saitama Super Arena in Japan.
Boss Rutan, this is absolutely unbelievable, Boss.
Yes, you watch, my friend, and see what's going to happen.
I have heard about it, I have watched it at home, but nothing beats the absolute experience of being here and seeing it live.
If you people at home only would be here, that's the only thing I can say, because the view we have up here is unreal. It's like a movie set.
You thought I was starstruck during the intro, Boss. I am absolutely dumbfounded right now by what we are witnessing.
Look, the bamboo, there it is.
This is like watching a live-action movie take place right before our very eyes, Boss Root.
Yes, it's a... Shh, shh. Almost looks like Jason versus Freddy. And looky look what's coming up now.
The elevation of the Japanese drums. We see the Japanese characters, the bamboos, the smoke. This is just the beginning. We have a huge crowd on hand here at the Saitama Super Arena, sitting back, soaking it all up. If you're at home, you really can only begin. Oh my goodness, the pyro now going off.
And you feel it. Here we go.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
The goosebumps are just beginning. The shivers going up and down the spine, Boss Root. This is incredible, man.
I told you, for 4 days in a row, I told you, you watch.
This is the debut of Bushido right there on his shirt. The way of the warrior, the samurai, the rich tradition of the Japanese culture. Since time immemorial, the beating of the drum, you have to hear my heartbeat right now.
Yeah, it's like I said, you don't know, but every drum, every stroke he hits, we feel it here, ladies and
It
gentlemen.
reverberates throughout the confines of this wondrous edifice, the Saitama Super Arena, where we are all anticipating a tremendous evening, and the explosion now, and the lights, and the fans showing their appreciation. It's going to be Team Gracie versus Team Japan. Mirko Crocop versus Carris Jr. And that is just the tip of the iceberg. It's the #1 mixed martial arts organization in the world. It is second to none. Words do not do this justice.
Look at this, it's straight out of a samurai movie. A Wolverine comic.
Enzo Gracie. There he is, the leader, the captain of the team. There he is, the pride and joy of Canada, but now an adopted son in the land of the rising sun, Carlos the Ronin Newton. The Pitbull, House, Gracie. Hoist, of course, being the coach, and the captain, Henzo, the leader of the actual team. We've just heard about Dokkan Junosuke Mishima, one of the Japanese favorites. And on, they're introducing the participants here tonight. Kazuhiro Nakamura, another member of the Japanese contingent. Rodríguez Gracie.
It doesn't stop.
Takase, always a very entertaining fighter to watch. No matter where he competes, makes his debut as well. Ryan Gracie. You talk about the family pedigree, the lineage, the Gracies putting Brazilian jiu-jitsu and mixed martial arts on the map 10 years ago. Hamanaka, some say he could be the next. Sakuraba, one of the most revered mixed martial artists in Japan.
Shogun from Brazil, Maurício Shogun.
The little brother of Ninja, Shogun, who makes his debut tonight. An evening of firsts here in Japan, Boss Rutan.
I'm speechless. You go right ahead, man. I'm looking at this and I'm enjoying every second.
I've never experienced anything like this in my career. Already it's a highlight, and we've only just begun.
Brazil, Assuério Silva.
Assuério Silva, the big boy on the shootbox team.
Yemeliánenko, Aleksandr. From Russia, Yemeliánenko.
Speaking of big boys, boss rodent Aleksandr Yemeliánenko, the younger brother of the Pride powerhouse,
Carris Jr.
Fedor Yemeliánenko. And here he is, the masked man, receiving big cheers from the crowd at the Saitama Super Arena, Tass Carris Jr. But something tells me,
Mirko, Crocop.
and a huge response for one of the biggest and the most dominant forces in MMA today, the Croatian sensation, Mirko Crocop. There you see the Team Gracie members. There you see Team Japan.
They're fighting themselves through the jungle. Where is my spot?
I challenge you at home to tell me where you're going to see anything like this in the world. Only in Pride Fighting Championships. Here is the debut of Bushido. I defy you to tell me who does this any better. There he is, Mirko Crocop. His stare is the most intimidating thing I have ever seen. It's Pride Fighting Championships. It's #1. The West Side Strangler, Chris Brennan, coming into this bout, weighing in at 176 pounds.
171センチ、78.5キロ。Mituoka!
Eiji Mituoka weighed in at 173 pounds, so only a 3-pound weight difference in the opening bout of Pride Bushido. And boss, we should mention new rules for Pride Bushido when it comes to the duration of the matchup here in the preliminary bout. 2 5-minute rounds, so we are going to be anticipating full power, a lot of action early on.
Oh, yeah, and let's not forget, if somebody stalls the fight, there will be a yellow card right away, and it will be a stand-up. So
Brennan,
nobody's gonna stall.
Brennan anticipates a stand-up war. He wants to keep it on the stand-up. Mituoka was a wrestler.
Whoa,
And there's a
right straight. Nice takedown. Of course, he's going for a guillotine, but he's got an arm in between, so that's going to be difficult to finish him with. He's already getting out now, Mituoka. So I don't think that he can finish it like this. But let me see. He's going to stand. It looks like he's under. No, he is out.
And into Brennan's guard goes Mituoka.
Okay, Brandon, you hear the referee already saying no holding, because they said this in the rules meeting. You cannot stall. You're going to get a yellow card, and the fight is going to be restart, just like I told you about 2 minutes ago.
Mituoka's already exhibited a lot of power.
It's a triangle choke coming up, and there we go. Chris is setting a triangle choke up. He passed his arm already. Mituoka has to do something.
Does he have it?
See. No.
No, Mituoka's almost in the and there's an up kick, another up kick by Chris Brennan. And there's a kick in kind by Mituoka into the back of the thigh of Brennan. And again, if there's not a lot of action here, they're going to bring it back up. But you see Mituoka with those repeated kicks to the left leg of Brennan.
Oh, yeah, and they hurt, because you cannot flex your muscles. Every kick to your calf or to your upper leg when you're in a down position, trust me, those hurt.
Looking for side control here, but he's into the half guard now, is Mituoka. Brennan
What can he do?
looking for that left arm, perhaps. Mituoka maybe trying.
To go for a figure four. That's what he can try, and he can do it actually from this side if he's going to buck with it. But Brennan knows.
Brennan's scrambling underneath there.
Yeah, he's too good on the ground to fall for that.
And back up on his feet, it's Mituoka.
Jumping right back into the guard. I don't know if that's a good idea with Chris.
And Brennan just content to bury Mituoka's. Oh, there's a nice right hand by Mituoka. Now he's going for the armbar.
Whoa, there's
And there it is, armbar by Brennan, and Mituoka was in the ropes.
And he's...
Oh, but he tapped. Oh, wait a minute. The referee,
Yes.
did you see him?
No, he said he tapped, and Mituoka says to his corner that he tapped, I think.
In his corner is MMA veteran Kaolono. In our opening bout, we have some controversy here. I must admit, I did not see Mituoka tap. I was looking at Brennan.
He's got to tell him. He told him. No,
Where have we seen this movie before, boss?
we have to see a replay here.
Where have we seen this movie before, boss?
Yeah.
Shades of Pride Shockwave.
He's got to tell the truth here. I think that Chris Brennan is telling the truth.
The referee is saying he did not tap. And what fireworks to kick off Pride Bushido involving Chris Brennan and Eiji Mituoka.
Watch this. Here we're going to see the replay.
We see him sink in. The armbar.
And now
There's his hand. I see it disappear from our view. I don't see the tap, boss.
I didn't see it from this side. Now maybe from this side. Yes, I mean, Chris stuck his hands up right away, so he felt a tap on his leg. We couldn't see it on the camera. I think Mituoka has got to be honest here now. If he is a true fighter, everything, and they're checking the replay right now.
Yes, they are.
And that's why it would be, if they can see it in the replay, and Mituoka is not saying it now, that would not be right.
So Eiji Mituoka remaining silent. We're getting a decision now, senior official. And there is a meeting of the officials in the corner of the ring. And Eiji Mituoka remaining stoic. His expression has not changed.
This is Yuji Nagata. He is the main referee of Pride, and I'm sorry, Shimada, Yuji Shimada. I made this mistake before.
Yuji Nagata, of course, a
pro wrestler,
very famous pro wrestler in Japan. Shimada now, there is a conference going on with the officials, and they are now calling over the judges to make a decision official. Chris Brennan sitting on tender hooks in his corner, and there you see Eiji Mituoka. He is discussing things with his corner, Kao Uno, and they are talking things over. You know, we talk about Bushido, the strict code, the way of the warrior, and we don't want to cast aspersions on Eiji Mituoka, but we would hope that he would be honest.
Okay, this is one thing. He had an armbar. The referee didn't say break. Chris let him go. It was no break from the referee. He let him go, and he walked away with his arms up in the air. So why would he let him go if the referee didn't say it was a break?
I agree, I concur. Referee Shimada has the microphone.
ただいまの競技の結果についてご説明させていただきます。試合中に関わらず、三岡選手が声を出したため、クリス・ブレナー選手が、終わったと思って自分で自ら話してレフェリーの声ではなくブレイクをしてしまったので、試合はこのまま続行させていただきます。スタンディングから始めますのでよろしくお願いします。
All right, they say they're going to restart the fight.
Well, I wonder what this has done now to Chris Brennan's psyche, however. They are restarting the fight, that is fine, but it's going to be interesting to see what Chris Brennan's state of mind is right now as a low kick. There's a high roundhouse by Brennan, so they've restarted the fight here, and now they're in the stand-up. There's a shot by Mituoka into the single leg, powered down by Brennan. There he's going for a Kimura. Kimura, nice roll through by Mituoka, however, and Brennan still has it, however.
Yes, and he's going for a straight armbar again. He's going for a straight armbar again, but Mituoka, he's going, he's got it, he's gonna get it.
And there you see him power hammer strikes now by Brennan to try to power that left arm.
And here we go, watch this.
A replay perhaps.
Mituoka can roll out of this. If he breaks the guard, he can roll out. Chris Brennan should throw his left leg over now and cross his feet, because otherwise Mituoka can buck himself out right now. You should really watch out.
Oh,
nice
another hammer strike there by Brennan.
He's broke it. No, he didn't break it yet.
He's trying to roll out here.
That's why I'm telling Chris Brennan should hook his legs, his feet. It's very important right now, because otherwise he cannot do it. That's his thing. Bring his leg.
Mituoka's also clasped his hands, boss, which of course is thwarting Brennan's attempts right now at this armbar. And now Brennan,
he's going
looking for superior position, looking for the mount is correct. Now he's standing up. Now he's going for the mount, and he has it. Brennan with the full mount now on Mituoka. There, he reins in the right.
1 minute left in the first round. Right straight, and another one.
And now he reins in those right hands and lefts.
He's got to cross-face him here to push him down. Cross-face,
and that's exactly what he does, Boss Rudy.
And another right straight. That one hurt him.
Now looking maybe for the side control. Nope, still with the mount, and now there's a series of lefts, and Mituoka taking more hits than the PrideFC.com website in the dying stages of
and here we go. Oh, he's got him! He's got him! He's got him!
And justice prevails!
That wasn't reversed before!
It was a Nakamura by Brennan backflip.
Whoa! The West Side Strangler did it! Beautiful, 2 times!
A reverse Kimura at 4 minutes and 31 seconds, just 29 seconds remaining in the first round. Via Kimura, Chris Brennan prevails over Issei Mituoka here at Pride Bushido.
Beautiful!
So perhaps there is such a thing as karma, Ross Rutan.
Oh yes, there is such a thing as karma. Very nice, good transitions. He showed some really good crowd work here. Crowd skills are phenomenal. We're going to see the replay. That's one thing for sure. We see Kaol Uno here with the blue hat, whatever they call it. Watch this.
Let's revisit the action, boss.
Okay, he goes for a reverse figure 4. He rolls out of that. He takes it over again, and then he goes for that armbar. He's going to spring over. He's going to jump over, and he's going to get this armbar almost. And now we're in this position, as we saw. He hit him a few times with a hammer fist. Replay. Okay, here we go. Beautiful armbar. I love this armbar to do myself too. It's one of my favorites. And there's the tap. Beautiful.
A beautiful sequence culminating with the Kimura. Chris Brennan in his debut on short notice. The American prevails here at Pride Bushido.
Congratulations, Chris.
Sure.
You kind of won the fight twice?
Yeah, I felt so. It was my mistake. He tapped, I'm sure, but I let go before the referee came, which is my fault. You know, you should always wait for the referee to stop it. And referee didn't see it, so we win again.
No,
all I did was hurt the same arm more.
So no controversy for you? You thought that maybe you just pulled off too early?
Yeah, it's my fault.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Faas comes in at a put-together 207 pounds. You saw the Japanese characters shaved into the back of his head. That means Faas, the fist. Faveras weighs 217 pounds, a 10-pound weight difference. And boss, Faveras, the Golden Glory Hunter, having defeated 3 of Faast's teammates, those 3 being Valentine Overeem, Paul Cahoon, and Fatih Kokamis. But now, Faast says the streak ends here tonight at Bushido.
So we're going to see some explosive firework. Watch this.
And again, it's going to be 2 5-minute rounds, and this bout is underway. And right away, an overhand right, but it goes immediately to the clinch and knees by Faveras. Showing that Muay Thai background is Ronnie Faveras as they jockey for positions along the ropes. These 2 behemoths going at it early on here at Pride Bushido.
Double underhook. Okay, no, Rodney is fighting to get that underhook again. Okay, we got both single underhooks.
And Faveras busy with the knees early and really showing his power here along the ropes, boss.
A high knee right there. It looks like Rodney wants to take it to the ground. I don't know if he can do that. We will see in about, I guess, 20 seconds.
He's showing his power with those knees, going upstairs and downstairs to the body and to the legs as Faveras. Now it's DeFaust with that headlock as they continue to jockey with the underhooks. And looking for that full body lock, it looks like is DeFaust.
Ooh, and that left knee, that connected. And as everybody knows, that was to the body, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's where the liver is connected, behind, there behind. Okay, now we got a takedown.
By Faveras into the half guard.
Now let's see what they're gonna do. I think the rules are the same as in Pride. They're gonna probably stop this and restart it in the center of the ring if they're gonna be too close to the ropes.
He continues to work the body, the rib cage, does Faveras with that right hand, and now with the left to the head. Rodney Faveras busy with the fists in the half guard of DeFaust.
Yep, Khalid right now could try to turn him to the right, wrap that arm up and turn him to the right. Maybe an explosive move. Okay, this is stop, don't move. They're gonna restart it in the center of the ring.
As you said, as they do in the normal Pride series, this of course being the debut of Bushido here at the Saitama Super Arena in Japan.
Okay, now if
what is the strategy for DeFaust right now, boss?
The strategy is hoping that there we go.
He's on the sweep, and now he starts raining in the right hand, but he's five. Faveras has a big knee into the gut, and now they continue to.
That was a real big knee.
Looking for the heel trip was Faveras as he goes now with a high right knee, and DeFaust looking to his corner for instructions. And again, they're along the ropes. Who is this advantageous to now as they jockey for position along the ropes, boss?
I really don't know.
There's
He's got the takedown again. But DeFaust, Khalid is right away trying to escape the situation, which is not working.
Faveras could be going for a side choke right here.
Yeah, no, he cannot, because he doesn't have to, like, he's trying to turn him. What Khalid is trying to do is try to turn him to the left and not to the right. He has to try to turn him to the left. Not now, because his arm is posting out, so he can't. But do not let him get up and create any distance, because if you create distance, you can create power with the fists.
Of course, if Faveras passes that half guard, of course, boss, and goes for the mount, he possesses all kinds of power. And now he's reining in those right hands. Will Faveras be able to continue to defend himself intelligently? It has been, or make that DeFaust, excuse me, Faveras has dominated this opening round. It's Khalid DeFaust who has been on the defensive. And it's been a frustrating opening round for the member of Golden Glory.
Yes, it is. He has 2 takedowns against him. He's got a few shots here. The shots don't look really to me like power shots, knockout shots, but they're going to add up. And if one really is going to get
a nice right hook
shot.
To the face.
Yeah, Khalid has to do something here. He has to try to reverse this situation, because this is not good. There was a real nice body shot here.
Now Faveras, okay, now DeFaust has him in the full guard.
Stop, don't move.
Stop, don't move. Back to the center of the ring, and they're going to restart it with Rodney Faveras in the guard. The corner of...
I was going to say, we have our own translator right here at ringside. Yeah. What are they shouting out to him, boss?
They're shouting out what he's doing right now. He says, let go and start striking as hard as you can. Say 1 little minute left and starts punching.
Now it's Faveras posturing and trying to still rain down. Now he's split the legs, trying to power out of that guard. Now they're still connected to the face with those shots. And while they're not power shots, boss, every strike is connecting and scoring.
Yep, you're absolutely right. This round will go to Rodney if it keeps going like this. And it probably is, because it's only 30 seconds left. But there's always round number 2, and like Rocky said, I didn't hear any bell.
And in Pride, it's not how you start, but how you finish. The fight is scored as a complete fight, not round by round.
Yep. And being at the bottom, also, you can't take a rest. You just blow the punches off, and you don't get in that much trouble, and you're gonna have a lot of stamina. Look at them, both of them. They're running back to the corner, no fatigue whatsoever.
But a round that definitely belonged to that man right there, Rodney, the Golden Glory Hunter Faveras. And for Khalid DeFaust and your former coach, Corehammers, what are they going to have to do during the break to change the tide in round number 2?
They're going to have to tell him that he has to go for strikes, and if he goes for a takedown, whatever happens, do not end on the bottom. You got to be on top. This is the round for him. He's got to stop if you want to make a stop to the whole thing. Oh, here we're going to have a replay. He wants to stop the Golden Glory strike from the Golden Glory Hunter. Whoa, and look at that body kick. That was good. Nice knee there to the body, and that was the liver knee.
And that replay was the extent of DeFaust's offense, as now we see Faveras
hitting and striking, and look, yes, he's bobbing and weaving on the ground. Those fists really didn't connect, but he did connect with a lot of punches, though. We didn't see it in the replay here, but we saw it in the first round. There we go. Red, white, and blue mouthpiece. And that's not America, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Dutch flag right there. He cannot go to the ground. Second round.
Seconds out, please. Seconds out. Final round, fight!
The final round is underway, and right away they come out fists a-flying again to the ropes, and now it's DeFaust turning it up a notch as they go for the body clinch again with the underhooks.
He should have left knee, he should have thrown. No, he's
got the takedown. Looking for side control now.
Very good control.
Nice knee to the head by DeFaust. Into a half-guard butterfly guard.
Got to watch out, there's a triangle choke.
For a triangle choke here.
He's got to get out. He's got to get out. He's got side mount perfect.
It already appears to me, even through round 1, that dropping those hammer fists now is DeFaust. It doesn't appear that these two are too comfortable with their submission spots.
No, but actually they are. I think, yeah, DeFaust is more comfortable because he trades nice knee to the head, but he doesn't go for it. He doesn't. Wants to go for it. He wants to knock out. He wants to knock him out. He wants to end this fight with a knockout, another submission.
And that, I guess, goes back to the bad blood, so to speak, that's been brewing. Although, he's got the double underhooks. I'm sorry, keep going. He can throw him right now. They got the full body lock, and now we could see a belly-to-belly suplex, but the break is called by the referee. There's a nice low kick there by Faveras. This is with the overhand right back to the clinch and a knee straight up the gut by Faveras.
Yes, Khalid should throw more knees. He's going to go single leg, and he's got it. He better keep it now. Get to the side mount. Rodney's got the guillotine on, but it's nothing. He should knee him to the head now. Khalid should knee him to the head. We need a different camera angle. He's got to keep him on the ground.
Faveras still has that arm, that left arm now. He could be going for the guillotine here, but the arm is...
No, he's popping out, and now he's going to strike. You watch.
There he is. DeFaust, the fist, going to work on Ronnie Faveras. Turnabout is fair play as we see a reversal of fortunes.
Good control, knee to the head. That's what they shout from the corner. But Rodney here is grabbing. He's going for a single leg. He should sprawl out. Khalid should sprawl out. He's doing exactly what he has to do. He should push his head, Rodney's head, underneath his own belly. That would be better.
Showing some good power there as he turns Faveras around.
Yeah.
As he bases out here now, looking for side.
He should cross-face him here now to break this. He should not do this. He should go for a cross-face.
They're in the ropes, almost out of the ring.
This is a break.
Khalid DeFaust, and it looks like maybe busted up in the mouth is Khalid DeFaust.
Here we go.
Nope. There's a nice high kick by DeFaust, and now they mix it up. Hands to feet. There's a jumping kick by Faveras. Has DeFaust. There's a takedown. Now into the guard again.
The corner of Rodney is shouting, be aggressive, get those points now.
It's been a much closer round number 2 between De Faust and Faveras. There you see Paul Cahoon.
It's Stefan Leko.
Stefan Leko, excuse me. Yep.
He's got the body shots, he's counting, he keeps moving because he doesn't want the referee to stand the fight out. But yes, break, it's a good break. Because there was not a lot of power in the shots. And this, I think, is a cool break. And this is what, oh, he's got a yellow card. He's giving Khalid a yellow card.
Again, the nature of the Bushido rules, they are not going to stand for much passivity or stalling. They want action due to the fact that it's only 2 5-minute rounds.
Khalid's got to do something now. He's got the yellow card. He really's got to go for it now. He's got to do everything in his power right now to finish this fight. Hammer fist.
Oh, he's in the
left shots to the head, right shots to the head. He's keeping going, he keeps going. He should keep going.
Is it a case of too little, too late, boss? With the yellow card, with the way Faveras dominated round number 1.
I don't know, because it's what they said.
Exactly.
And he's got
now he can go for a rear naked choke. 1 minute.
He's around it, but he doesn't have it underneath his jaw. It looks like he's going to have it, but he should try to change position now. He should go with his left hand.
And there's the power again of Rodney Faveras.
He should drive it under now. Now he go for the choke. No, yes.
Got the hooks in as well, does De Faust.
Yes, Khalid should go for it. If I would be Khalid, I would turn him over on his belly and start pounding again. He's got only a few seconds left. He's got to do that. 30 seconds.
Final half minute of this battle between
This is what he should do. And
he's
start
got the
hitting.
back again.
And he has to start hitting now. Hitting as hard as he can.
And he's reining in those lefts and rights now. And again, he's got him on his back. Those hammer fists, rights and lefts into the ropes. Full mount by De Faust. Seconds are ticking away. Will this be enough?
Yes, and he finished the fight harder than he started. So even with the yellow card, this is a thing that's going to the judges. And we don't know now, being with the scorecard, like you said before, it goes throughout the whole fight. He was finishing the strongest, so I'm really serious. Look at this. Total control at the end. At the last 2 minutes, totally for De Faust.
A thrilling encounter of the striking kind here at Pride Bushido. Round 1 belonged to Rodney Faveras. Round number 2 was a mixed effort, but it definitely ended on a strong note by Khalid De Faust, almost ending it via submission with a rear naked choke. We're going to the judges' scorecards, and we await the official decision here at the Saitama Super Arena. Who do you think it'll be, boss? Rodney Faveras or
I don't know.
Khalid?
It's going to be a split decision or it's going to be a draw.
ジャッジトレバー、ハリト。ジャッジ小林、ハリト。
Yes,
ジャッジ熊田、ハリト。4点勝者、ハリト・ディファウス。
Khalid De Faust.
Khalid De Faust has ended the streak of the Golden Glory Hunter.
Yep. He went in overtime. He turned it up a notch. Perfect. Going for the submissions, going for the strikes. The last 2 minutes, he owned him. So that gave him the victory. And you see here, everybody, they like each other, camaraderie all over the place.
Via unanimous decision, Khalid De Faust defeats Rodney Faveras. And on this evening, the hunter indeed became the hunted. Boss Ruchin.
Yes, it's true. It's absolutely true. Look at that. That's the head caught. It's a special technique to catch the head in the rope. It's very difficult to place. Okay, mount position. Let's see this. Yeah, he's wailing around. Look at his hammer fist, following it up with hooks to the head.
So there is jubilation. There is going to be plenty of celebration for Team Golden Glory.
Fatih, the Turkish terror on the right-hand side. Khalid, core hammers, and next to core hammers, we have Stefan Leko, the K1 superstar right there.
Of course, Rodney Faveras need not hang his head. A great effort on his part, but the streak is over. And there you see Rodney Faveras. There will be another day to fight for him.
Renzo Gracie, as you can see. Renzo, how you do?
Very nice. It's a pleasure to be here with you, man. Especially now that you're famous, I'll be able to say that I'm his friend real soon.
Okay, look at that. I'm not famous yet. We're working on it. Hey.
Nah, it's just a matter of time.
Thank you very much.
Right now, I'm feeling the best shape of my life. So it's gonna be about just unleashing hell and let everything come out. And believe it, there's gonna be knees, punches, takedowns, everything that you ever seen. I'm bringing it on. So it will be fun to watch.
Fights of tonight, your opponent. We know you're coming out with a lot of anger always. What is your plan this time? Striking takedowns, what did you work on?
He tries choke out.
Whatever he tries, a choke out. You think you're gonna take him down?
For sure.
You all guys appear here together. That means that you guys all train together, or did you split up and some of you trained in Brazil and the other half trained in...
No. We trained together on Renzo's school in New York for those fights. And this is like our kind of family reunion, you know?
Okay.
When you go eat with your family in your house, that's our...
It's like Christmas.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas celebration, the 4th of
That's
July.
our celebration, our kind of celebration.
Where does this rank in terms of your personal and career highlights?
No, personally, I see it as a war, you know. I like to see myself as a warrior, you know. I see this as a battle, you know, and as a team, we're all together. You know, I think it will be a team battle.
This is it's very, very important. This is actually the first time in history that 5 family members are fighting in the same event. So this is going to be the first time. You know, before it was like 2 or like 3 Gracies, but this time is like 5 Gracies. So I think this is gonna history. And we gotta kick ass, of course.
We are the Gracies. I hope you're ready, because here we come.
This match 10 years in the making. Saitama Super Arena is stoked. You can feel the crowd's electricity. Renzo Gracie, a veteran.
You said it.
A leader here for Team Gracie, 183 pounds. And there you have an adopted son for the fans here in the land of the rising sun, Carlos the Ronin Newton, from one of my favorite countries in the world, a place I love to visit, Canada, and he is absolutely beloved here in Japan. And there you take a look at the Japanese broadcasting crew, including
Nobuhiko
Mr.
Takada, but it was
Nobuhiko
not what I
Takada.
was looking at.
Oh, you weren't?
No. There we have him, Carlos Newton. Both seem very relaxed, Carlos and Renzo. Renzo worked a lot on his striking, like he told us. I hope everything is going to work out. This is going to be a great match. Always action-packed with Carlos Newton and Renzo Gracie.
Also an alteration in normal Pride matches, 1 10-minute round and 1 5-minute round. And again,
Ready, go!
Should be a superlative bout. Both jiu-jitsu practitioners, but Carlos Newton also well-versed in boxing. We know that Renzo Gracie has been working on his stand-up skills, and right away, Newton tries testing him, but they go immediately to the clinch along the ropes. Takedown by Renzo.
Nice takedown. He's in the half guard, but something tells me he's going to pass that, and he's going to go for the side mount. If Carlos should wrap his leg around Renzo's leg, because otherwise he's going for it.
We know that Newton is not your usual jiu-jitsu artist, in that he works fast and tries to go on the offense, boss.
Yes, we're going to see a great display here of submission skills, but they have to move, because like we said before, you know, the new rule here at Bushido is if you stall a little bit, you're going to get a yellow card, you're going to receive a yellow card, and they're going to put the fight back on the feet.
And for Renzo Gracie, this is kind of coming full circle, involved in the very first Pride Fighting Championships, going to a draw with Akira Shoji, and now here he is on the debut of Pride Bushido, involved in the Team Gracie versus Team Japan event, and still now looking to pass the guard of Carlos Newton.
Yes, but he can't. Carlos is doing a real good job defending the half guard that he's got now, Renzo. But Renzo really's got to work because we have Yuji Shimada in the ring. Okay, I won't make the mistake anymore. And he will probably put the fight under the feet. Okay, here we go. Full guard.
Now full guard.
Could be interesting.
An open guard. Now Newton looking to get busy on the bottom. Quick right.
Yeah, this is what they always say in a submission fight. This is really a chess game. We got two super submission fighters right here in the ring. Nice right straight by Renzo Gracie there.
And the game of chess has begun. Now looking to power out and maybe posture a bit is Renzo. Now nice body shot delivered there by Renzo Gracie.
A nice right hook to the head by Renzo Gracie.
What might Newton attempt to do here, boss?
Nothing. He can try to go for a submission, but he knows that Renzo probably will escape it and go for a better position then. So
Gracie's now on his feet.
He's going to try to break the guard from Carlos Newton. Whoa, and now
he's got his back. Could go for the Mata Leon here. The rear naked choke. Does he have it?
I don't know.
He looks like he might. No, he fires out. Boss Newton.
Yeah, it's very difficult with the glove.
Good reversal there by Nunez. He has Gracie's back now. And Gracie almost going for the armbar there, it looked like, as now they begin to test each other's submission skills back and forth.
Yeah.
Great exchange there. In this, the first round at Bushido between Renzo Gracie and Carlos the Ronin Newton.
Carlos can put his right knee now on Renzo's left elbow and pull out his right arm if he wants.
Side control by Newton. And he might want to put some knees into the side of Newton's body.
Renzo's body also.
Or make that Renzo's body, sorry.
Yeah. No, but Renzo could make a knee also. You see, he's holding now his knee against his body, but he can load up.
That's right.
And make some knees to the kidney area. And again, it's the chess game. Who's going to make the mistake here? But there has to be action.
We know that Newton is very aggressive. In fact, he always tries to force openings.
Yeah, Renzo's got the hooks. He doesn't let Newton push himself out, which is a very smart thing, by the way. Newton should start raining knees to the head here, right knee or a left knee to the body. Okay, now we're going to go for submissions. You watch.
We know that his favorite submissions are... Oh, nice knee to the head by Gracie.
Yep, and that one you need to block because that one counted.
Great ground display here by both fighters. Two of the very best in the world in Renzo Gracie and Carlos the Ronin Newton. Can we armbar attempt here by Gracie? Newton's not careful.
Omoplata coming up. Oh, he missed it. Whoa.
Looking for that omoplata was Gracie. Nice reversal there by Newton. And the fans here appreciate the efforts.
Yeah, but they know this, both of them, they know this is the first round. You want to finish strong. You're probably also going to wait for the 5-minute mark. And then the last 5 minutes, they're going to turn it up a notch because they have only one 5-minute round after this one 10-minute round.
Ronin Newton raining in some left hands to the body, trying to loosen it up a bit.
Look at this, he's going now, for a leg lock.
Leg lock there by Gracie.
He tries to toe hold, but it's not going to work. The way for Newton to get out of a toe hold is just to simply stretch his legs.
So if he extends his leg...
He can get out, but it looks like Renzo is looking for a toe hold, but it's easy to defend because he's got nothing wrapped. So officially, you cannot be caught. You see, now...
Now he looked like going for an ankle lock there if he could turn it, but...
No, there's nothing he can do right now. He can try this toe hold. Newton simply has to stretch his leg right now.
And Newton continues to raid in those body shots from his position.
Renzo should pull his left shoulder back. His left shoulder back to finish up this toe hold that he has right now.
There's a look at Royce Gracie, the captain of Team Brazil, in the corner.
It almost looks like he has it because Carlos Newton has his leg bent and a toe hold with a bent leg. You see, now he stretches his leg. That's the escape. You see?
Yep.
And now he's bending the leg again, which is a difficult thing to do.
And the Japanese captain, Hidehiko Yoshida. And you know the history between Yoshida and Gracie. Royce Gracie.
Yeah, Royce doesn't really like him. I have that feeling.
And now it's Newton.
He can kick his butt right now.
Literally. Well, maybe not kick.
But hit it.
You know, the Ronin nickname comes from being a very unique fighter, being in command, a masterless samurai, following the strict code of what else Bushido, only fitting that Carlos Newton is on this card. Now look at here.
There is nothing here right now. He should turn around. Should throw it. No, he's going to get it. He's going to get it. He's going to get it.
Newton desperately trying to escape it.
Renzo should try to turn on his side so he can expand, he can buck higher. This way, he cannot really bridge. He's got 3 minutes to finish it up. Yes, he's going to get it.
Extension on the knee bar. No, he escapes it. No, Newton. Carlos Newton escaping the knee bar.
Whoa.
And now almost looking for superior position now is Newton. Looking to turn the tables on Gracie into side mount. Now reining in those right hands into the stomach of Royce Gracie.
Yep, Carlos was the first time when he fought Sakuraba, he tapped by knee bar, so he thought right now, no, I'm not gonna tap on a knee bar again. It's not gonna happen.
And in that bout against the most revered mixed martial artist in Japan, Sakuraba, the early Prides, they called it the best bout in Pride FC's early history.
Yes, it was. It's definitely in my top 5 list. You see,
those vicious rights to the rib cage of Renzo Gracie. And we have definitely seen a back and forth battle, a seesaw affair here in this, the first round of this bout between Newton and Gracie. Many people said it would be a classic, and it has the makings of one here at Bushido.
It looks like Carlos is looking for an armbar, but I don't know if that's a smart thing to do with Renzo. It almost looks like he wants to step over. He should throw his left knee to the body, to Renzo's body. His left knee, you see, because he's blocking his right.
Going into a north-south position.
You see?
Whoa.
Armbar look almost, you see, he's looking for armbars.
That's his favorite mode of submission. Although he'll take a choke if he can, and now he wants to go for his back.
He's got
his back.
Such good control. Such a good control. Right straights, that's what he should right now. Left straights, I'm sorry. Under the armpit of Renzo. No, or that. Or this one you see underneath the armpit. And then
in those lefts. One to the final minute. Roll through by Gracie, but now he gives up. He's on his back again into the side mount by Carlos Newton. And I'm sure he'll be looking for that armbar again, given the opportunity, but now Gracie keeping him close to his chest.
Carlos pounding away with those rights. They're not really effective, but they're scoring. They're scoring, and they can set him up for a submission.
For Carlos Newton, being asked to represent Team Japan is tantamount to a religious experience, since he follows the strict code of the Bushido. So for him to be on an event called Bushido is unlike anything he's ever experienced. This is a highlight for him, and to face Renzo Gracie is one of the biggest highlights in his career. And acquitting himself well in round number 1 is Carlos Newton. Now a knee to the belly. And now wait a minute, going for the... And there it is, the end of round number 1. And what an exciting technical round it was. Boss Rutan between Renzo Gracie and Carlos Newton.
Wow, from ringside I saw Carlos walking back like nothing happened. Renzo looks a little fatigued, but also they're both in a very good shape. Carlos is just relaxing and drinking right now. You guys cannot see it at home. Okay,
let's take a look at the replay, boss.
Yep, here we go, watch this. He's gonna go for the choke, but like I said, it's very difficult to slide in a choke because you're wearing the gloves.
We saw Carlos in 2 precarious positions in round number 1, with the rear naked choke, the Mata Leon, and then later on with the knee bar.
Yeah, it was perfect. Here we have the knee bar. It was a perfect knee bar. Renzo set it up perfectly straight. I thought really, whoa, it was a super escape. That was very close here.
And there you see the corner. Royce Gracie and other members of Team Renzo Gracie. And you know, you talk about maybe fatigue. There we see Carlos Newton's corner. We have to give Renzo Gracie the benefit of the doubt. He is 36 years old. Newton is 27.
Yeah, looking at Renzo's corner, it looks like Renzo is more tired than Carlos Newton, and it's like you said, age does make a difference. Whoa.
Seconds out, please.
Seconds out, second round. They say it so close that you don't know what they say. Second round, second round.
There you see Carlos Newton, Renzo Gracie ready to do battle once again here, round number 2. All right, only 5-minute round. This is it, the final round. Again, special Bushido rules. Only 2 rounds instead of the traditional 3. Low kick by Gracie. Full body lock now by Newton. Big slam, takedown by the Ronin. And you can see
he's happy.
Yoshida's happy. And he's very happy.
Knees to the body.
And that's got to drive the air right out of the lungs of Renzo Gracie.
Oh, yes, it does. And especially, again, ladies and gentlemen, it's the side of the liver. You do not want to get hit there.
You know, your proclivity for the liver reminds me a lot of Hannibal Lecter, my friend.
Yes, oh, thank you very much.
Would you like some fava beans to go along with that?
Listen, every time I say liver shot, some people at home, they have to take a shot. So that's, here we go, folks. Liver shot, liver shot, liver shot.
We have a restart in the center of the ring. Side control by Newton.
He breaks the grip there. He wants to rock and roll. It's only, I'd say, 4 minutes left in the last round. So here we go.
And you know, with 4 minutes left in the fight, he's going to be looking for that arm bar if given the chance. What does Renzo Gracie now, knowing there's only 4 minutes left working from the bottom, being a Gracie, what is he going to have to do? Now in the north-south position is Newton. He's going to rain, yes, knees into the head. Oh, good job by Gracie to get back on his knees now. But he's still got full control, does Newton. Now single leg by Gracie. Takedown. But Newton remains in control.
His control is unbelievable. Look at this. They both have been in positions now that I've never seen in my life before.
Was that a concerned look on Royce Gracie's face? Or is that just a concentrated look?
I think it's a concerned look too, because Carlos is doing a really nice job. Look at this. His balance is phenomenal.
He really does have great balance. In fact, he's a prototypical mixed martial artist is Carlos the Ronin Newton. Always very entertaining to watch. Takes on all comers, but now waist lock has for a moment there, turns it around as Newton, looking for the single leg again is Gracie. Oh, just passes him right past him.
Never saw that in my life.
Nice pass by there. Simply just threw him past, and Newton, the fans applauding that. And now you can see him breathing laboriously. Renzo Gracie definitely tired. Now we see a bit of the stand-up.
Carlos told us that he was working to the body. He worked on some shots to the body. What a fight.
A great fight. We've seen the ground game. Now we're seeing a bit of the stand-up here in the final minutes of this battle between Renzo Gracie and Carlos Newton. Team Gracie versus Team Japan at Pride Bushido into the last 2 minutes. High roundhouse kick. Grazes the top of Gracie's head. Now, Gracie looking for the guillotine perhaps. There it is.
I don't know about this. He has the arm
from our vantage point.
It's difficult to submit somebody like this. You really have to know what you do, because the left arm of Carlos is in there, and he can defend it with that. Here we go. You see he's pushing it out. It's very difficult.
Pops his head out, does Newton. I think fatigue is really becoming a factor for Renzo Gracie, boss.
I think so too. Carlos should now rain his right knee to the body of Renzo here on the ground. That's what he should do.
Doing a good job of staying active with his fists, working upstairs to the head, body shots. Continues to pepper Gracie from his vantage point. Into the final minute now, here at Pride Bushido, of what has been a very memorable battle between Carlos the Ronin Newton and Renzo Gracie. Again, a fight that has been a decade in the making comes to fruition here at the debut of Bushido, involving Team Gracie and Team Japan. Will they let it all hang out during the finish? Are they going to pull out all the stops? Or is Ronin Newton confident enough that he's done enough to prevail?
Yes, I think he's confident enough for that. Right now, on my scorecard, he's the winner. He's probably going to try to pull something out of his head now, the last little 15 seconds. He lets him get up. Maybe a flying knee or something. He's going to do something.
Well, there's Renzo Gracie. Still, and there we see it.
Wow.
What a tremendous battle between Carlos Newton and Renzo Gracie, and this what makes this sport unlike any other. The two fighters collapsing at the center of the ring, sharing some words together, extending their hands. What a display, what a picture right there between two tremendous fighters, Renzo Gracie, Carlos Newton. Man, what a battle. And Renzo Gracie at the age of 36.
Whoa, kick to the body.
A game effort tonight.
Yes, this was a good fight. It's been definitely won by Carlos Newton because he finished the strongest, he started the strongest. But all my respect to Renzo, because he was fighting, he was reversing, he was going for that knee bar. He almost got him in the knee bar, but let's wait for the decision right now.
判定の結果をお伝えします。ジャッジ小林、カーロス。ジャッジトレバー、ヘンゾ。ジャッジ三宅、カーロス。
Via split decision, Carlos the Ronin Newton defeats Renzo Gracie. And there you see Yoshida happy with the... And here you see Carlos Newton, the sportsman that he is, putting Renzo Gracie upon his shoulders. Renzo Gracie perhaps awarded that one judge's decision for the near rear naked choke, the Mataleon, and the near leg, the knee bar. But Carlos Newton, the victor, and perhaps that's the way it should be.
Yes, and you know, when they were standing there, look at here.
Look at this, wow! Wow, what a great shot that is.
When one judge gave it to Renzo, Renzo was shaking no. He said he didn't deserve it. So that's a true sportsman there, right there.
And what a picture that's going to be in a magazine. Renzo Gracie with a Japanese flag parading around the ring. You know, we hype it up for marketing reasons, Team Gracie versus Team Japan, but this is all about respect. This is all about pride, and these two are two of the very best. Carlos the Ronin Newton defeats Renzo Gracie here at Pride Bushido.
He has to do the fireball. Okay. He's going to say something in Japanese, and he speaks fluent.
He's going to address the crowd.
皆さん、応援してくれてありがとうございます。
Happy Yoshida right there.
日本チームの一人として戦えてことがとても嬉しいですよ。本当だよ、本当。そう。これからも日本チームで頑張りますよ。皆さん応援してくださいね。どうもありがとう。またね。
We're We're just getting a translation here of what Carlos Arona Newton said to the crowd. He is thanking everyone in the audience for their support. He is very happy to be a Japanese team fighter, and he says he's going to be a member of Team Japan for a long time. The only question I have, Pasrun, is if he runs for office here in Japan, the Diet, will he be awarded victory, do you think?
I don't know. He can run for governor, but he can never be the emperor.
$175センチ、77.5キロ。ハイフーグレイシー
Al Gracie weighs in at 171 pounds.
赤コーナー170キロ、170センチ、75.5キロ。三島ド根性のスカイ
Wow. Dokkan Jonsuke Mishima weighs 166 pounds, so a 4-pound advantage for Gracie.
Look at his body, no blowing. Look at how Gracie's expression.
You okay?
Whoa.
Okay. Take on.
And look at him.
Mishima
He's so relaxed.
Gracie, contrast in facial expressions.
Hair color too. Mishima has on the back of his pants, stay cool.
We'll see how cool he remains as we begin round one. Again, 1 10-minute round, 1 5-minute round. Gracie with a kick to start things off. Full body lock now by Mishima. Takedown by Mishima.
Oh, going down for a leg lock.
Going for a leg lock early.
He's going for a knee bar. Mishima's perfectly defending it. There's nothing there. No leg lock whatsoever. He can start raining bombs now.
Mishima's background is judo.
Look at this reversal. Very nice. But I have the feeling that he's going to reverse it again. There we go, leg lock from him.
By Mishima.
Oh, and a beautiful takedown.
Into the guard of Gracie, half guard. So lots of action to kick off round one here between Mishima and Gracie.
You see Mishima hitting with his shoulder. Watch. He's bringing his left shoulder, right shoulder, and he's hitting. That's it.
Gracie's been away from the game for 7 years. Mishima's last bout was in September on a smaller show here in Japan.
You can pretty much say smaller show all over around the world because this is the big league, ladies and gentlemen. The Major League.
Nothing beats Pride Fighting Championships, and tonight you are watching the debut of Bushido, the way of the warrior. We're seeing 2 warriors do battle here.
Who is almost escaping here, the half guard. He's trying to pull his foot out. Some good strikes there.
Hammer fist now delivered by Mishima. There's a knee to the head.
Yeah, it missed, it was blocked. He's trying to get out of this half guard because I think once he's going to get the side mount, he's going to start raining knees and punches all over the place.
Even though Hal has been training, I'm sure, diligently, but he has not been in active competition for 7 years. Do you feel that the onus is on him, boss, to end this bout quicker than Mishima because Mishima has been in active competition longer?
Yes, it's ring rust, and everybody will have that. They can say they don't, and he can say that he has no pressure, but it's always good to stay in the sport, stay in the game, and practice all the time. Practicing is not enough. I mean, go and do a real fight. It's one thing practicing in the dojo than fighting for real.
There's a shoulder strike again by Mishima, now reining in those rights. Not really a lot of power, but they are scoring blows nevertheless.
Still in the half guard. I don't know if this was the position that they end up in. He's trying now again to escape the half guard there. I think the referee here
should get a stand up because Health is just holding on. He's not going for anything.
He is known as the pit bull because he's the most aggressive of the Gracies, not having an opportunity to show much of that aggression right now. And you're right, the referee, especially here in Bushido, instructed to bring them to their feet much quicker. There's a kick by Gracie. Now showing some of the leg power there, back into the full guard. Mishima doing a good job of slipping through.
Look at
and
this.
nice power display by Mishima, picking him up, slamming him down.
He's gonna do it again. It looks like he's gonna do it again. Hammer fist there, shots to the head. He's non-stop hitting Health Gracie everywhere.
Gracie comes back with a shot of his own. Now splitting the guard there was Mishima trying to get the mount. Now back on his feet. Oh, and an up kick to the face by Gracie. Now we see Gracie showing some power with the legs. What does he have to do now to get the sweep here? Bust. I mean, he's not exploding the hips.
No, it's very difficult right now. We've seen he can try now to turn him to the right, open the guard, put his right leg on the front, on the floor, and then turn him to the right. Not anymore because now Mishima doesn't have his arm wrapped around him, around his neck anymore. He's going to go for a guillotine.
Captain Yoshida looking on intently. Sorry, boss.
No, you're right. That was him, and I was looking at the fight here. I can see it also without the screen, which you people don't see at home. He's going for a guillotine, but he doesn't have. Look at this beautiful escape.
Oh, beautiful escape by Health.
Whoa!
And now the reversal, but look at Mishima escape. Well done. And the crowd, moments before that, were starting to chant Mishima. Mishima here on his debut. He's already got the crowd behind him in the Pride Fighting Championships. Bushido. My goodness. Health Gracie with still that incredible stare of his.
Yep, and he looks in a good shape.
They're both in fantastic shape halfway through round number one. Gracie.
Oh, nice.
Attempted a kick there, trying to ghost him. Now, oh, and he's almost met with that straight right was Mishima. They both are attempting to ghost each other here.
It's good that he's wearing the pants because now I know who's Health and who's Mishima. They're just testing now.
They're both very tentative right now. Cautiously trying to read each other. What's next? A kick attempt there by Gracie. And again, I'm sure the referee's going to ask them to engage. There, Mishima comes in. Oh, he was hit. Referee asking them to fight. Things have slowed down here in the second half of round number one. We're into the final 4 minutes. Team Gracie versus Team Japan. The respective captains, Royce Gracie and Hidehiko Yoshida. The well-documented history between those two fighters. Will they get into the Pride ring again? Time will tell. But right now we're seeing Mishima and Gracie in a bit of a stalemate, a standstill.
Yes, I think they're gonna, one of them or both of them are gonna get a warning because the referee's saying, oh! If that connects, that could be trouble right there.
Now Mishima comes back with a left.
But it landed on Health's right hand.
That's right. Not a scoring blow. Plenty of distance between the two, and I'm sure the referee, oh, there's a kick by Gracie. Last 3 minutes.
It looks like Half has the better of it with the strike.
There's a knee, a running knee. Nice kick there by Mishima into the side mount.
And you better believe that he's going to keep the side mount. He will not let Health get back into the guard. Look how high his left knee is up to his body, up against Health's body. He do not want to get him in a half guard or in a full guard. To be in a half guard or a full guard.
He waited for his opportunity, was patient. When the opportunity came, he exploded with a takedown into the side mount. Now look at the knees.
And I was telling you yesterday about this.
Knee the upper leg. I'm telling you, it hurts so much.
Into the hamstring area, Mishima doing damage to Health Gracie. And now they'll go back to the center of the ring for the restart.
Yep, and he should continue doing that. Left knees to the leg.
Oh, but here's a knee
Yeah.
in return from Gracie from the bottom.
Yeah, we saw it also in Hanzo's fight. Nice knees to the body.
Right knees by Mishima. The barrage of knees by Mishima.
Underneath the armpit, the left armpit of Half Gracie. Knee to the head again there. That means do not put your left hand up because I'm going to knee you in the head. Oh, and another left. A right knee.
Right knee. And now Mishima looking for different position here, trying to get a knee to the head from the side mount. Health Gracie looking for the sweep. He gets it, and now it's side mount by Gracie.
Very beautiful reversal. Very nice. But he should start raining now. He starts doing something. Left knees to the body. Do the same thing that Mishima did. He's got to move.
Crossface here by Health.
Always a good thing to do.
And a knee to the head.
He's got to throw left knees to the body right now. 1 minute. He's got to finish strong in this last minute of round number 1.
I agree with you. Otherwise, this round is going to go to Mishima. Health Gracie remaining rather static here, boss. How come?
I don't know. It could be fatigue. It could be I don't want to make a mistake so that he can escape again. But if I was him, I would go now. Especially when I get to give the third.
Soccer kick by Health Gracie.
Straight from Brazil. Brazilian soccer team there.
And you know all about Brazil's history in soccer. The most.
Nice strike.
Mishima's in trouble. Mishima's down and he is in trouble. Single leg pickup by Mishima, but will he be saved by the bell because Mishima has been hurt by Health Gracie?
Oh, he's got the show.
Manaleon. And he is saved by the bell.
Saved by the bell, ladies, and what a fight.
We talked about Health Gracie needing to pull out something in the final minute to perhaps pull out the round, and he almost ended the fight with a devastating show of power.
Wow, he surely finished this round, and he surely won the end. He won this round with this display. It was unbelievable. And look at Mishima. Oh, that was a hard one. Look at this, Boom, a right hook, and that was a full hit. And watch this now. Watch how he reversed this and goes to the full mount. Whoa, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. And saved by the bell here, going for that rear naked choke, the Matareo. Oh, that right hook was it.
The right hook is what put Mishima on Dream Street initially, and I thought he was not going to have an opportunity to shake out the cobwebs, boss, and if it was only 30 seconds, maybe even 15 seconds more, we could have seen a win via submission, rear naked choke for Health Gracie.
Yeah, look at this. Oh my God. Talking about saved by the bell. Woo! What a twist, huh? After 5 minutes, bang, Health Gracie came in. 7 years out of the business. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. And look at him, he looks good.
Seconds out, please. Seconds out.
How many seconds do you think? 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 20 seconds to be out? I'm just kidding. Okay, look at Mishima. And Health still has the same expression on his face.
The final round, 5 minutes in duration. Bushido has been a thrill ride thus far here at the Saitama Super Arena, and it's just getting better and better. Health Gracie, Dokkan Jonosuke Mishima. Mishima seems to have recharged his batteries during the respite, but a lot more tentative, perhaps, after what happened in the last minute of round number 1.
Yeah, you know, and they really have to watch out now what's going to happen. Because, oh!
Left hand through guard, rocks Mishima once again.
And yes, they have been working on their striking.
Well, and we know going in that Health, the Pitbull Gracie, was always a pretty decent striker of all the Gracies.
Yes, and well, he displays it here. He showcases it here in the perfect way. Well, Mishima is making, he should set up a takedown. It looks like he just wants to run in a takedown, which is not a very wise thing to do. Set it up with some strikes. Oh, and that kick was not good either.
The kick was a little sloppy, but he does manage to get the takedown into a half guard here, it looks like.
Yep, you're absolutely right, Mr. Ronello.
And now Mishima perhaps content to even stay here for a few seconds and rethink his strategy, because I was going to say while they were in the stand-up, boss, I don't think it would behoove him to engage in any kind of striking exchange.
Look at
from
this
a stand-up position. Yes,
somebody's bleeding. Oh, it's Mishima.
It is Mishima.
He should really go for it now. They're going to check him up. They're going to check him out, see what's up. I think it's just his nose. It's not a cut, I think. No, it's not a cut.
So it's not in any dangerous area of his face.
No, it's just his nose.
And a timeout has been called by the referee just to give him a chance to wipe his nose. Wipe off Health Gracie as well. And here we see perhaps where he...
and now the left.
That's what did it.
Yep.
Right on the button. Back to live action here at Pride Bushido.
And Mishima was showing the shoulder punches. He will probably continue doing that. You watch. Health should now try to turn him to the left. Just explode. Not now. Because now he's posting his right leg out. But he has to do something.
Short hammer strike.
Very nice.
Oh, nice.
Good job. Look, he's going triangle.
He could go for the triangle, it looked like, but no, Mishima now. Still in the guard. You can see that Gracie always thinking.
Oh,
now.
Almost side choke. But Mishima knew it, and he pulled it out. But you see, one little mistake, and you're going to be caught. You're going to get caught.
That's what a game of chess really comes down to. And there's those shoulder strikes you were talking about, boss. One critical error, and it's game over. And look at this.
It's going to go for an armbar.
Armbar there. Yep. Mishima really striking from a weird distance there, exposing his arm. You don't want to do that with a Gracie, boss.
No, you're exactly right, because then you're going to get armbarred. He's going to...
Upstring now is Mishima. Jump kick.
2 minutes left. Oh!
Jump.
Oh, nice kick to the head. Whoa, this is going to be a very difficult fight to judge.
Enzo Gracie shouting out instructions, and now the blood is really flowing after that up kick straight to the face by Health Gracie from the bottom.
Health's got to work here. He's got to do something. Mishima's trying to pass the guard. He's going for a half guard. Yes, he's got
Kimura.
He should now push and pull it out. Full power. 1, 2, 3, load it up. Push in and pull it out. But you got to push it in first.
What does Mishima have to do here to escape this?
Oh, he's going to get it. He's got to bend the arm now, because he cannot bend the arm. It's going to finish it. He's got to bend the arm. He's got to push the head of Mishima on Mishima's back.
Does Mishima have to roll through to escape?
He should stretch his arm. He should just stretch his arm. Oh, in my book, there's a real good thing that you could do right now. He should bend the arm of Mishima, and Mishima is going to make sure, he has to make sure. Oh, this is dangerous.
Kimura. We're seeing what we saw.
Look at this, he's rolling in.
They roll through.
Oh, beautiful, look at this.
And now, instead of the Kimura, we could see the armbar.
Wow, 30 seconds into the last round. He's going for a leg lock. Now go for armbar. He's going to get it. He's going to get it. He's going to get it. Wow, he's going to get the armbar.
Armbar is Health Gracie. Seconds.
Oh, he escaped.
Mishima escaped.
Oh, look at the kick.
Wow, what a gutsy fighter is Takanjanosuke Mishima. He escapes the submission attempt by half Gracie. It's over. A war of attrition. You can see the effects on Mishima's face. What a gutsy effort by the youngster from Japan making his debut here at Bushido. But what about Half Gracie? Away from the fight game for 7 years. He's made his debut here at Bushido.
And look at him. It looks like he can go another round. No, listen, in my scorecard, he won this fight. Look at this beautiful, grabbing the leg, going for armbar.
He could have had an armbar, he could have had a leg lock.
Textbook right here. And the escape of Mishima is also unbelievable. He rolls out he pushes the head up, the leg off. You see, I always say with a stretch armbar, with an armbar, straight armbar, you have to cross your feet. So then they cannot push the leg off. And this is what happens. What
he does cross the feet.
He crossed the feet, but then he
opened them up.
Yep, he had to make sure that it was crossed. Let's go to the judges.
Tremendous matchup, and yes, let's get the official judge's decision.
Judge Torba, How. Judge Wada, How. Judge Roshi,
There it is via unanimous decision. The debut is a victorious one. And the Pitbull Gracie, victorious at Pride Bushido.
Has still the same expression on his face. This guy should play poker.
But you know what? Something tells me we will see this youngster again at Pride Bushido, Takanjanosuke Mishima. What a great effort on his part. The submission escapes. He is a survivor, but Half Gracie is victorious tonight.
Beautiful reversals, beautiful strikes. He did it. And let's hope, I thought he took the microphone, so I thought he was going to say something, but he takes his prize from the Bushido Ring Girls.
And of course, when it comes to mixed martial arts, and of course, the premier force in MMA today, all you have to do is log on to pridefc.com for all the latest on news, bios, and merchandise. It's pridefc.com. Log on today.
Look at this. Nice little replay. Get the leg for control. Catch the head, cross the feet. 1 minute. Now he crosses his feet. It's beautiful. Unbelievable escape there. Wow.
Strong.
Our corner, 185センチ、105.5 キロ。Daniel Gracie!
Daniel Gracie, 31 years of age, as mentioned, actually weighed in at 232 pounds for this event.
Nakamura Kazuhiro!
And a big round of applause for Nakamura, weighing in at 228 pounds for Bushido.
Okay, center. Hey, Nakamura, center. Don't headbutt. Don't low blow. Don't attack elbow. Upper the Don't grab him with low. Don't too much pumping. Okay? Free fight. Second.
Again, 1 10-minute round, 1 5-minute round. There you see Kazuhiro Nakamura. There he is, the former model in Brazil. And the biggest member of Team Gracie, Daniel Gracie. This bout is underway, Boss Rutan.
Yes, it is. And I wonder if we're going to see some breakdancing. Ooh, left hook.
Daniel says he's been working on his striking. Well, all the Gracies say they have. Now they go into a clinch. Nakamura has mentioned, one of Yoshida's prize students.
Yep, and now it's judo time from this position. I would say from this position, officially, I would give it to Nakamura for a takedown. For a hip throw, no, very smart.
Daniel says he's been working hard in both boxing and Muay Thai in preparation for this event. Oh, a nice strike there by Nakamura, going upstairs, but met in kind by Gracie. So they're standing up right now.
Both doing a good job. Nice right low kick there. Oh, he's got a good right hand, Nakamura. If that's going to be on the button, it's going to be end of fight. End of the game.
Measuring each other up now. Nakamura gauging the distance with that inside left kick, low kick.
Coming in with the right, misses it. He should do that more. Throw the right low kick. Left punch, right low kick.
Of course, want to use that kick. Going inside there by Nakamura, but it's Gracie that falls on top of him into the half guard. Open guard right now.
Yeah, so he can pass it.
And he should pass it.
Not anymore.
The hook is in.
Okay, shots are working. Stop, don't move. See, now this I never could get. Stop, don't move, but then they move.
Yeah.
Well, hey, what can I say?
Yep, they now go back to the center of the ring and into Nakamura's half guard.
What Daniel right now has to do is cross-face him with his right hand so he can break the grip of Nakamura. Okay, it's broken, but not because...
Not the rib.
Just because he decided so. Ooh, nice body shot there.
Wants to get side control. Oh!
Look at this!
Look at Nakamura reversal. There's a sweep, and Nakamura now into the full guard of Daniel Gracie.
And they're going to restart. He's going to restart it in the center of the ring.
Very tenacious is the 24-year-old Kazuhiro Nakamura. Used to be afraid of striking was Nakamura, but through his K1 matches overcame that fear. Feels very honored to be representing Japan. By the way, in this best of 5 series, this is the rubber match right now as it's tied 1-1, but look at this, some flurry of action in the guard of Daniel Gracie.
Daniel's doing a good job too. He's pushing himself out and tries to kick to the face.
Cross-face by Nakamura into the last 7 minutes of the first round. And the huge crowd here at Saitama Super Arena watching on as Team Japan and Team Gracie continue to do battle in the center of the ring. First time ever, 5 Gracies on the card.
Nakamura's got a good left hand. Oh, he's going for an armbar, but Nakamura knows. On his feet, he's got a good left hand, and on the bottom, he's got a great left hand too. You watch.
Of course,
he's setting up. Daniel is setting him up for an armbar. It looks like he's twisting his hips out.
Pushing him away now.
Tries to kick him in the face. You watch.
Wants to go for an up kick like we saw with Health Gracie.
Back into the guard, tries to pass it, go to a half guard. No.
Into the full guard again. Of course, the Gracies, the pedigree going back to their Elio Gracie, trailblazers, mixed martial arts, going back to 1993. Very revered here in Japan. Daniel Gracie with a record of 2-0. Nice up
Nice. A little bit low that second one.
Back into full guard again.
Why would he do that? Why wouldn't he try to go to the side mount or something, or kick the legs, do something?
It looked like that's what I thought Nakamura was attempting to do with the open guard and on his feet. But he collapses again into the full guard. And you know what Daniel Gracie's power...
Armbar coming, see.
Daniel Gracie looks like... And of course with the Gracie you always have to be careful of that omoplata as well. Halfway through round number one.
Yes, he's got his left knee right up there. You see that Daniel's all the time he's swifting his hips out, so he's looking for an armbar. But Nakamura, he knows. Every time he escapes it real easy. Right now, if it keeps going like this, I would say that the referee will put it up.
Oh man!
Another left. I told you, he's got a great left hand.
It looks like there might even be a bit of a mouse developing
on the right side of Daniel.
It appears so, and Nakamura with some power in those shots. But I agree with you, boss. In the Bushido rules, as now Nakamura stands up. Now looking for back into the guard, and he's on his feet now. Open guard. Yoshida looking to see how much time is left. But you're right, they really are wanting to stress the action on the ground, and especially here in Bushido. Oh, we're seeing some action.
I told you, he's got a great left hand.
Royce Gracie looking on intently.
Oh, look at
nice
this body
shot to
shot.
the body.
And that's the liver again. Liver shot, ladies. Take it again.
Going upstairs now was Nakamura. Daniel, a right hand. Okay, now he's back on his feet again. If I were him,
push the feet to the side.
Yeah, or step back and just bring him back to his feet even. There's a Hal Gracie, victorious over Mishima tonight.
Going for a side choke here, but it's really easy to escape. He only has to push his arm upwards now, and he will be out of the side choke. See, like that.
Action up close and personal here at Pride Bushido. 3 minutes remaining now in round number one. And really, a bit of not necessarily a stalemate, as Nakamura has been dominating the round, but not...
Oh, and another one. His left hand is phenomenal.
The southpaw strength in Nakamura has been the difference here in the opening 10 minutes. There, an up kick by Daniel Gracie. Oh, another shot by Nakamura. Now it's beginning to pick up in the final few minutes. Now, perhaps, they'll take it back to the feet. Nope, Nakamura rushes in again. But back into the guard, boss. I don't understand why he doesn't put the legs away and go for a side mount, passing the guard.
Yeah, I think it's difficult with a guy like Daniel on the ground.
So big.
His hip movement is so good. Okay, they're going to put him back on the feet now.
Finally.
Is it in the center of the ring? Yes. Oh, that's too bad.
So they're not bringing him to their feet.
Nope, it's a restart. But you know what? Nakamura is doing a great job.
You're right. He's staying busy. He's definitely scoring points. No doubt about that. We have been spoiled thus far here at Pride Bushido with the action we've seen thus far.
Every fight has been a great fight.
It's been a tremendous debut thus far here.
Look at this.
Team Gracie versus Team Japan. Now Nakamura looking to rain down those blows again. Gracie, and looks like he is going to attempt side control here. Still with the hook in is Gracie.
He has to try, Nakamura has to try to pull, and he's wiggling now to pull it out.
Pull out that leg.
Left leg. Let's go. Oh, and look at Gracie.
Now Gracie looking for the reversal. Nakamura could possibly go for a Kimura here if he...
Yep, he can try at least.
Even an Americano with the way his arm is there, he could go for an Americano right now.
That's what I mean, the figure four. I always call the figure four.
Oh, wow.
Right hand this time.
And now they're on their feet.
Left hook again. He's got a good left.
Great left to the guard. And now we see a bit of a stand-up war developing here into the final minute. Underhook by Nakamura. Shot to the body by Gracie.
Nakamura should throw a left knee to the body right here.
I agree with that.
And Daniel can do a right knee to the body here. Full power. I would throw it in full. That's
there you go.
And he should do it again. Oh, nice.
Uppercut. Oh, man, what a left hook by Nakamura. And that left of Nakamura's is money in the bank.
Yes, sir.
High roundhouse attempted by Gracie, blocked by Kazuhiro Nakamura.
Yeah, that left hook, that is worth American dollars, not Canadian. Oh, look at this. What a finish of round number 1.
You have something against currency called the loonie?
No, but...
All right, an interesting round it was, definitely one in which I believe that man, Kazuhiro Nakamura, got the better of. But Daniel Gracie, boss, as he goes back to the corner, how do the Gracies regroup? What does Daniel Gracie have to do?
He's got to do what he did the last 30 seconds of the fight. He's got to attack, attack, attack. He cannot be on the bottom anymore. He has to take Nakamura down and get on top. And then doing the same thing that Nakamura did to him in round number 1.
How does Gracie counter and offset that sublime southpaw strength of Nakamura?
I don't know. I would go.
Here's the replay. Let's take a look.
Watch this. He's walking into it all the time. You should go backwards with your head, counter with the right straight. That's the trick to do here. Don't block it. And certainly do not take it. Watch these left hands. They're hammers. He's got good strength.
Kazuhiro Nakamura, one of the prize students of the captain of Team Japan, Hidehiko Yoshida. Now here's Renzo Gracie. Let's listen in, even though I'm sure they'll be talking Portuguese. I know Boss Rutten knows 47 different foreign languages.
No, I know only 4.
Oh, 4.
Yep.
I thought it was 47, you told me.
No, that was when I was drunk. I told you 47 probably.
The country I come from has 2 official languages.
I know.
I can't speak either.
You do pretty good right now, so don't worry about that.
Round 2 is underway here. They touch gloves.
Last
round. The sportsmanship. Yep, it is the final round. Again, reminding the fans that Bushido rules, 1 10-minute round, 1 5-minute round, not like the regular Pride series of 1 10-minute, 2 5-minute rounds, but the regular rules of not how you start, but how you finish. So Daniel Gracie will have an opportunity here to turn the tables on Nakamura. Nakamura with that overhand right. And now they do stay in the stand-up early going. Low kick, giving Nakamura an opportunity, I thought, for a shot.
Yes, you got to set up that kick. If you kick somebody, set it up with a punch. Very straight, right low kick.
Yeah, that was lackadaisical, to say the least, by Daniel Gracie.
Whoa, and again, that left hook. Yeah, they're feeling each other off, and Daniel knows he has to beat him in this game and then try to take him down and get on top, because otherwise...
There really is no time for the feeling out process, boss, for Daniel Gracie.
I know.
Oh, and another overhand right with... So really, Nakamura possesses knockout power, it seems, in both of his hands, the right and the left. Educated hands of Nakamura. I think the left degree is from the University of Tokyo. The right hand is from the University of Osaka.
Quite a statement there. Oh, and again. He didn't connect one time solid, but I think that if he connects one time solid with it, it could be over. Oh, nice right there also. Whoa, look at this. 2 ground fighters playing a stand-up game.
And I was just going to say, for the fans here in Japan, oh, and he tattoos around the head.
And he's got him.
Fans are now on their feet, some of them. They are definitely...
He definitely dazed him. He definitely dazed him. He was wobbling.
I was just going to say, what are the fans here in Japan thinking, seeing a Gracie involved in a stand-up war? And Daniel Gracie, give him full credit. He's now with combinations, and now this could be an attempt at a guillotine along the ropes.
Fecha lá na veia, mete o braço esquerdo todinho dentro. Daniel, mete a mão toda lá dentro que vai pegar, mete a mão toda.
Daniel Gracie, Kazuhiro Nakamura. Along the ropes.
He was holding the ropes, and Daniel was telling the referee that he was holding the rope. He's going to look for a reverse figure four here.
That could precipitate an immediate yellow card, if not a disqualification. And now it was Daniel Gracie holding the ropes there momentarily.
Yep.
Yoshida not happy with that. Into the final 2 minutes. And this is an exchange of striking. We are seeing a standing here. Daniel Gracie and Nakamura.
I want to see a knee. Oh, look at that, a knee. Come on, guys.
Now into the tie clinch.
Show me a knee.
Some great stuff here between Nakamura and Gracie. The lefts, the rights, into a clinch now, underhook. And now a takedown attempt by Nakamura. Body lock against the ropes. And there's a jumping
guillotine.
Guillotine.
And he doesn't have it. It's got an arm in between.
Yeah, the arm is...
Yeah, he has his left arm in between. He's going to pull it out, and he's pulling his arm out. And now...
does Nakamura.
Stop, don't move, but they're going to move, I'm telling you. And they're going to put it to the center of the ring. Nakamura's way to victory right now should be unleashing hell. In this position, just go for it, full power. Then he's going to get the fight. Daniel should push him off and try to kick him in the head, and he's got everything. He has to move now.
It is the final 60 seconds here at Pride Bushido between Kazuhiro Nakamura on the top and Daniel Gracie working from the guard. No, open guard now, and looks like that's what Gracie is attempting to do.
Yeah, he wants to go for an armbar, but Nakamura is way too good for it. He sees it coming, and he's just moving out real easy. He should just strike and strike and strike. That's what he should do. This. And full power.
It appears that in the final half minute that Kazuhiro Nakamura is on his way to giving Team Japan a 2-1 advantage over Team Gracie in this historic event at Pride Bushido.
A yellow card for both fighters here.
Yellow card for both fighters. Interesting. I think...
Oh, nice right hand there by Daniel.
Gracie showing his stand-up skills. But again, boss, I do believe unless he ends up with a knockout blow, it's too little too late for Daniel Gracie. Because Nakamura has been consistent throughout the bout. And like you say, it's how we finish. Wow. It was an entertaining bout. But that youngster right there, at the age of 24, a bright future for Kazuhiro Nakamura. And I do believe he's just evened his personal record at 500 at 1-1. And like I mentioned, until we hear from the judges to make it official, but I think it's going to be Team Japan 2, Team Gracie 1 as we take a look at the replay, Boss Rutan.
Whoa, here we go. See the shots, look at them, they're wailing at each other. There was some good stand-up striking from ground fighters. Look at the left hook, hitting the temple. But we saw Daniel coming back also with right hooks and right uppercuts. I'm always saying this when I do the Pride color. I do not want to be a judge.
No, it is going to be a difficult task. I give all the props in the world to Daniel Gracie for being confident enough to engage in a stand-up war with Kazuhiro Nakamura. My vote, my inkling is going to Nakamura, though, in this one.
Hey, let's wait and see what the judges have to say.
Judge Nakamura.
Unanimous decision, Mr. Rutan. 3-0. Kazuhiro Nakamura defeats Daniel Gracie, and again, in a tremendous display of sportsmanship. They meet at the center of the ring.
Look at him jumping in your seat.
Jumping for joy, and there's another awesome. And we've seen this gentleman twice on camera. Unfortunately, maybe I can. Gold medalist in the Olympics in judo. Judoka, that his name is Tadahiro Nomura. So he is also, I'm sure, very pleased that another judo specialist in Kazuhiro Nakamura, he's got the microphone. He is going to address the crowd.
でも今持てる力を勇気に絞って前に出ました。苦しい時もあったんですけど、次は一本取りできるように頑張るのでまた応援してください。ありがとうございました。
So Nakamura giving Japan a 2-1 advantage over Team Gracie. And he was sorry that he could not finish the fight via submission or knockout. He was going for Ippon.
He wants to go for an Ippon, full point, takedown, bang, finish the fight. That's what he wanted to do, and he was sorry that he couldn't do it.
And I'm sure he wanted to do that for the coach of the team, the captain, Yoshida, but he has to be very ecstatic about giving Japan the edge over Team Gracie. A big win, as there we see another Olympic gold medalist watching the proceedings here at Pride Bushido. Weighing in at 178 pounds. His record is 3-0. Off to a perfect start in his career. As when mentioned, we've already given you his record, but Takase weighs in at 181 pounds. So he has a 3-pound weight advantage over his opponent. And again, Gracie will attempt to even the best-of-5 series at 2-2. Takase is more of a grappler, which Rodrigo thinks should play into the Gracie's strategy. And by the way, boss, Rodrigo, in our interview segment prior to this event, came up with the quote of all the interviews we did in alluding to the Hoist Yoshida controversy. As Takase immediately comes out with a strike, he said, the Gracies think the Japanese desperately need a hero to replace Sakuraba. And that was alluding to the Yoshida Hoist match at Shockwave. So there's a quote for you.
Yes, and on the pants of Takasu, we see that he says that he's such a big fan of Sakuraba. That's what it says on the back of his pants. Ooh, nice right there by Rodrigo.
And a slam takedown into the full guard of Takase. Again, as we mentioned, Rodrigo Gracie, 3-0. He is comfortable in the stand-up, is Rodrigo. Constantly evolving, of course. We all know about the Gracie's pedigree on the ground. The Gracies have spent more time on the canvas than Picasso, Rembrandt, and Van Gogh. So they literally grew up on the canvas. They did the Gracies there, Boss Rutan.
That's a good one, man. That's a good one right there.
Now posturing is Rodrigo Gracie back up to his feet. Nice!
Oh, look at that.
Now he's on his feet.
Takase looking for submission.
It looks like the referee's going to bring them both back up to their feet. Again, this will be one 10-minute round and one 5-minute round. Special Bushido rules. They'll touch gloves. Again, Bushido going to showcase the next generation.
Oh, nice right there.
Oh, there we almost could have seen a armbar attempt as it landed awkwardly. Of course, Takase coming off perhaps one of his biggest wins ever with a tremendous triangle choke victory over Anderson Silva at Pride 26. Bad to the bone.
Bad. Who is going to get the takedown? Look how relaxed Takase is.
Rodrigo has the underhook. Yeah, maybe looking for that heel trip here.
No, but so has Takase.
Takase as well, you're right, they're at a stalemate here. Yeah, you're trying there was Takase.
Takase is nodding no. It means no, that he didn't hurt me.
And Rodrigo responds in kind. And hoist. Nice. Down by Rodrigo. Oh, almost into it. What was this? Looks like an attempt. But a triangle.
It looked like a triangle attempt, yeah. But Rodrigo was very, very good. He's not going to fall for that. Not from this position. I don't think so.
3 minutes have elapsed here in round number 1.
But he has a very high guard, Takase. And that means that he's looking for submissions high up. So or triangle or armbar. Look at this.
Rodrigo looking to pass the guard. Takase keeping him in tight. Oh, nice left hook there to the face.
He's going to try to lock up Takase's right hand here and pull it underneath his body so he has no defense on the right side of his head. And then he can start unloading with the left hand to the right side of Takase's head. Okay, he lost it there. But it was a good attempt.
Takase looks to be busy. Looking for his own submission attempt. Looking again at a possible triangle, but like you say, Rodrigo Gracie too wily for that.
Yeah, he's just stopping now. He's stopping Rodrigo from creating distance so he cannot strike with power. That's what he's doing. He's holding his own foot, you see? If Rodrigo would strike now, there will be no power in his shots. So it's a very smart way of controlling somebody who's on top of you. You see, now he creates space, and that's where, you see?
Yep, he was doing a good job there for a while at neutralizing Rodrigo Gracie, but once you create that hip separation, Gracie is able to land those scoring blows. Referee calls for the stop. They'll do the restart. Royce Gracie looking on. Man, mixed martial arts legend, definite Hall of Famer. Now into the full guard. Again, you can see him there. Takase wanting that high guard again if he can. It's an open guard though. Look at Rodrigo looking to, he could pass it here.
I know, but Takase is doing a real good job in not letting him pass it. Nice right hook there to the head again. Left hook, sorry. You see, he's very good.
Halfway through round 1. And Rodrigo, there's now some separation here, boss. Could he maybe try to grab the right? Well, you're right. Takase is doing a really good job of neutralizing him. Although, look, as he creates separation here.
That's it, and you need to play that, and the old punches hurt.
Content to rain down the blows is Gracie.
And he loves that high guard.
Boston reading a lot of interviews and reports leading up to this event and just studying mixed martial arts over the years. Lately, there have been a lot of pundits who feel that there may be an over-reliance by many practitioners of jiu-jitsu on submission from the guard. Do you agree with that?
It's very difficult. Nowadays, everybody is so well versed. It's difficult. You need real good setups to finish somebody with a submission from the guard.
So do you feel that maybe there should be more of an attempt from the guard to go for the sweep? Should that be your main strategy when in Takase's position right now?
Oh yeah, for sure. But you know, it's we're sitting here and they are there in the ring, and I'm telling you, they're both so close together, technical-wise, that if one makes a mistake, he's going to pass the guard and he's going to go to the side mount. And that is something that you don't want to have.
Of course.
But you're right, you know, but it's the level is so close together.
Well, with all the amount of cross-training, the amount of evolution we've seen in the last few years in mixed martial arts, it's becoming much, much closer, the different disciplines that we've seen. And here now, the devastating right hand comes crashing down on the face of Daiju Takase.
Takase was waving his hand up and he said, no, it didn't hurt.
Yeah, and that's when you know
that it hurts.
Vamos dar tiro nessa passagem aí, Rodrigo.
How much further do you think the sport of mixed martial arts can evolve, boss?
I don't know. You know, every time that you think you're at the
final frontier,
yes, the people get better and better. So I think in about 5 years we're going to see people that are going to be unbelievable.
Faltam 2,5, Rodrigo. Daqui a 1 minuto eu vou mandar tu levantar, bicho, passar essa guarda aí.
Rodrigo still
entendeu?
posturing now. There's a
sweep. Going again for
looking
that
for
high
that triangle. It looks like again.
Yeah, you
possibly,
know, he's just
but
holding.
Yeah, just holding him there, isn't he?
Yep. If Rodrigo will make a mistake by hitting with the left hand.
Vicious right hand being dropped by Gracie, showing some striking power.
Yeah, that's what happens if you let somebody create distance. Armbar coming. Whoa.
You know, we talk about there being no experience like experiencing Pride Fighting Championship and Bushido live. This is the debut event here in front of a sold-out Saitama Super Arena in Japan. And you know what? Back in the good old US of A, Pride will be coming to Las Vegas, Nevada in early 2004. Do not miss it. For more information, log on to pridefc.com. Pride Fighting Championship, the #1 mixed martial arts organization in the world, finally coming to North America, Las Vegas, Nevada, the venue, in early 2004.
You know, what a good thing is about Pride is that they have this beautiful video game in which you can do all those moves that you're seeing right now.
And we're into the final minute of round #1. It's been a ground battle between Daiju Takase and Rodrigo Gracie. Takase working from the guard. Rodrigo Gracie doing a good job in trying to create separation, raining down the occasional barrage of blows. And I would venture to say that Rodrigo Gracie has done enough to maybe pull up this round.
I think so too. But again, you know, they score about the whole...
Exactly, the whole fight, you're right. It's not a must system like many in North America are used to. In Pride, it's judged over the course of the entire fight, and it's not how you start, but how you finish. And Rodrigo Gracie is finishing this round, attempting a flurry of blows, but Daiju Takase attempting to keep him in his guard. It's almost like a spider trying to keep that fly in his web. And that's the end of the round, Boss Rutan.
Wow, yeah, like you said, I think Rodrigo took this fight. Takase has got to pull something out of his head. But as you can see, he's not wearing one, so...
Let's go to the replay, boss.
Yes. You see Takase here tries to sweep, put the hands, right foot on the hip. He's trying to do something. He's trying to get Rodrigo off. But then every time then when Rodrigo wants to pass his guard or his butterfly guard or the foot on the hip, he goes back to the full guard. And he's got a real high guard, which is very difficult to escape. There we saw him waving with the hand. It didn't hurt, but like you said, when somebody's nodding no, it doesn't hurt. Most of the time it means it does hurt.
Rodrigo Gracie, Daiju Takase felt was the strongest of the 5 Gracies participating in this best-of-5 series. And Daiju Takase, you know, we talk about his sub-500 record at 5-7-1. Really, when you take a look at the fighters he's fought in his career, this guy, he always takes on the best of the best. And really, he during the interview, he made us chuckle. He said to us, for once, he'd like to take on someone not so strong, but this guy's a game competitor. He's a true warrior. This is the way of the warrior, Bushido, and he is in there against a tough competitor in Rodrigo Gracie.
Now, let's see what round #2 is going to bring us.
Bell goes, touch gloves. Final round is underway. Takase said he did a lot of striking and boxing and training, but they go to underhooks in the clinch right away. Rodrigo now goes upstairs. Now the takedown into a half guard.
Now this is a better position now for Rodrigo. He's going to try to slip it. You see he's already going. He's bleeding. There's a cut.
I think it was that right hook at the beginning of the round that busted up Takase. And if we can see a replay,
it's on the top and on actually the center of his nose.
Bridge of his nose. I think it was that right hook at the beginning of the round that did the damage, but perhaps the replay will show us if we get a chance to see it later. And again, it's on the nose, not a dangerous part of the face. And this fight will continue. Inside low kick by Gracie.
Nice
Sloppy shot, nice draw by Gracie.
Knee to the head. Ooh, and you can hear it.
Two of them.
Look at this.
There's a guillotine.
And Rodrigo finished somebody off like this before. Oh, he pulls it out.
Takase is able to pop his head out. The blood continues to flow.
Yeah, I beat
Not
the
in
heart
a
rate.
dangerous area, though.
No, it's the heart rate. It's up. It's a little cut. Doesn't mean anything, but you know it could be annoying, especially for your opponent when it drips inside your mouth or your eyes.
And I believe for the first time in this fight, it's Gracie, or one of the few times during this bout, it's Gracie from the guard. And now Takase gets an opportunity to create some separation and rain down some shots of his own.
And he's got to do something here.
And you hear the referee shout instructions, no holding. He'll bring them back up. And we've seen in past bouts that they're quick to give out yellow cards to both fighters.
Yeah, Takase really should throw everything out he has right now.
Into the final 3 minutes of this bout. Again, it's Team Japan 2, Team Gracie 1. Rodrigo Gracie attempting to even this best-of-5 series in 2 apiece. Takase looking to win the series for Team Japan.
Yeah, but this way he's not going to win it. He's got to do something really strong.
Captain Yoshida shouting out instructions in the corner. Posturing now is Takase. Trying to pass the guard now, just exchanging blows. None of them really doing much damage.
Yeah, I think the referee should put him back on the feet right now.
And you know, it's interesting that while Takase has the opportunity to make it a victory for Japan, they're going to bring them back up to their feet. Yellow card being given.
Yep. And
we talked about that.
And you know, the safety, we see Takase bleeding, but thank God they have HIV testing, all the testing here in Japan. Everything is perfectly safe, and the doctors, they check any injury, so nothing is going on for the people at home. Ooh, what
nice
I see
knee.
there.
They do everything first rate here in Japan. Like I say, this is my first trip to the land of the rising sun. My debut here with Pride Fighting Championship Bushido. I've never been a part of anything like this organization, and I'm not just being paid to say that, Boss Rudin.
Yep, hey, and I told you many times before.
And you know, talking, give, oh, another knee! What a knee!
And a right hand!
By Rodrigo Gracie, I've never seen that before.
And he followed up with a right hand and another knee. He's going for it now.
And I was mentioning prior to the dissemination of the yellow cards that Takase having the opportunity to win it for Japan, he was the one Japanese fighter who said he was focused only on giving a good show to the fans. He didn't really feel that he was representing Japan, which did not sit very well with some people here in this country.
No, of course not. Look at this, they're fighting it out now. It's like 30 seconds left. Who's got the strongest heart? That's what it comes.
Exactly. Both possess the fighting spirit, but you're right. Who possesses the biggest heart? They're letting it all out now. They're pulling out all the stops. Rodrigo Gracie and Daiju Takase keeping on their feet. And Gracie, I can't believe the Gracie's willing to engage in this stand-up battle. They said they were going to.
He's doing a perfect job. He should throw a knee now.
We're seeing history on many different fronts here in Bushido. And there's the end. We're going to the judges' scorecards once again.
Yep, in my book, I think at the end of the fight also, round number 1 was Rodrigo, and the finish for sure. And round number 2 also Rodrigo, and especially with the yellow card.
Let's revisit some of the action, Mr. Rutu.
Nice knee and that right hook.
A beautiful combination. Sublime.
And he comes again with a knee, bang.
Good display action, very good exchange there.
Oh, that one rocked.
That's a Gracie you're watching doing that, boss.
Yes, they told us they were working on striking. You gotta see knees, punches, everything. That's what Hanzo told me. And he is exactly right.
A complete MMA clinic there put on. Well, let's go to the decisions here. Put on by Gracie.
Rodrigo.
It's unanimous. Rodrigo Gracie has tied this best-of-5 series between Team Japan and Team Gracie at 2-2. Boss, it's almost the way it's supposed to be here at the debut of Bushido. We are going down to the very last bout. Winner take all. Team Japan versus Team Gracie. The final bout will decide who wins this exciting series.
And you remember when we walked down that aisle? I don't want to call it aisle, but when we walked down in the opening of the show, I said, I wish that it's going to be a 2-3 or a 3-2, and I got my wish.
The fans, I think, are also getting their wish. They definitely have gotten their money's worth here so far at Pride Bushido. The way of the warrior. The Warriors have displayed nothing but their fighting spirit, their hearts, and their superlative skills.
I'm here with, yes, I don't have to introduce him, Royce Gracie, ladies and gentlemen, and I just did. Royce, after what happened in the last match against you and Yoshida, and you being the team captain of the Gracies, are they out for revenge?
No, they're fighting the fights on their own. It's not exactly a revenge. That's in between Yoshida and myself.
Oh yeah, because I was talking to High-End and Hanzo, and they said, okay, the last night this was not fair. We're out. We want revenge.
But each fight is a single fight. We're gonna take one step at a time.
What are you planning to do? So are you planning to take revenge?
A week after.
Oh yeah?
I tried. With the whole thing got forgotten about it. Now I don't think he can sleep at night.
Okay, no.
He's a liar. Whatever happened over there on that day that he just covered my face, he's a liar. He can't sleep at night.
You know. I did not You know that.
He's a liar. He can't sleep at night. That's why he's trying to get a rematch. And I'm ready to take it.
Tonight, you're going to be in the corner, and he's going to be in the other corner. Are you going to give him the eye? Are you going to walk over to him? Huh? Like this? You're going to make a little move to him?
Don't put me too close to him, because I might be different.
Oh, God!
Don't put me too close to him.
Team captain of the Gracies is nobody else than Royce Gracie, and he really feels that the last match that you had with him, that the outcome was not right. What do you think about that?
I am ready for a rematch at any time.
Wow, that means he's ready for a rematch. So, and I was just talking to Gracie, and he really wants a rematch too, so that's going to be fire.
Gracie weighs in at 200 pounds. And there you see his opponent, Kazuhiro Hamanaka.
Well, Mauro, the pressure is on because whoever wins this fight is going to decide if Camp Japan is going to win or Camp Brazil.
204 pounds for Hamanaka, and you're right, Boss Room. They've saved the best for last, I believe. Ryan Gracie, look at the intensity on his face, and there you see Hamanaka, the pride and joy of Takada Dojo, Kazushi Sakuraba's #1 student. And many believe that he could be the next Sakuraba in Japan, and perhaps right now that's like saying a Lilliputian is going to fill Gulliver's shoes. Time will tell. 1 10-minute round, 1 5-minute round. This is to decide the battle between Team Gracie and Team Japan, tied at 2-2. Boss, you're home, away from home. Hollywood could not have scripted it any better.
Nice takedown there, but right into the guard. And with wearing shoes, it's a very difficult guard to break.
Hamanaka, known as a super rookie for this fight, went to the United States, trained with Team Quest, which features some of the best fighters in the world as well, and Randy Couture. There you see Sakuraba, the most revered mixed martial artist in Japan.
Yep, they better start working, because otherwise they're going to put them back on their feet. Yuji Shimada standing there, already warning them a little bit.
And what a debut Hamanaka made at Pride Fighting Championships. Of course, this being Bushido, but the win against Nino Elvis Shembri electrified the crowd, made him an instant favorite here in Japan, and what he would be elevated to near legendary status with a win here against the Gracie family to give Japan the victory in this best-of-5 series.
You're absolutely right, Mauro. Look at this. Whoa, that was a right hand, and that was a good one.
Hamanaka, 24 years of age, Gracie, 29.
And another right hand. Ryan is pumping away with those right hands. And that's exactly what he needs to do.
And let's not discount Ryan Gracie. He is one with some tremendous submissions. He also has tremendous power. Look at those forearms. Gracie staying busy from the top. Hamanaka working from the guard.
Yeah, it looks like Hamanaka is just holding on. Oh, that was smart. He wanted to drop him on his back. But that resulted in a stand-up. But he still, mount position for Ryan. That's not a good position to be in.
He gives him his back now, though. That's Hamanaka, and this could
both hooks are in.
And we could see an attempt at a Mataleon here, the rear naked choke, but Hamanaka now not giving him the opportunity.
Ryan is taking his time, and it's exactly what he needs to do right now. Pick his shots, see where he can hit. He should hit with his right hand underneath the armpit and try to hit him in the head. Now he hits the top of the head, but he should go underneath the armpit. Stretch him out a little bit more.
He's got those hooks.
He's going to try to stretch him totally out. Hamanaka can escape this position by simply stretch one leg, and then you can escape one hook, and you can put actually your opponent on his back. But still, he would have his back, but it's a different kind of game. It would be better. Hayen really should move here, because you do not want the referee to stand it up right now, because he's got the dominant position. He should work. This is what he should do. Punch. Start punching, start working.
An interesting side note, Hayen Gracie was originally slated to fight Yoshida at total elimination. Yoshida eventually fought tomorrow. Yoshida, of course, the captain of Team Japan. Now we see him. Hayen now complaining about something going on.
No, he said he was grabbing his glove.
Okay.
Nice shot there. He should just punch away. He just should punch away.
And in keeping with what we were saying about Yoshida, Hayen wants Yoshida. If he does not get in the ring with Boyce, Hayen would eventually like to step into the ring with Yoshida himself.
Yep.
Right now, though, of course, his sights are on Hamanaka here, looking to win this best-of-5 series for Team Gracie.
But Hayen has different thoughts. He thinks, you know what, I want to win it. But he really got to step it up here now. He's got to do more
and in
than
keeping
just
with,
this.
Sorry, boss, in keeping with Bushido rules, if something doesn't happen quick, he is going. I almost think head referee Shimida should bring them back to their feet here soon.
I'm telling you, if he doesn't do something, Yuji Shimada is going to put them back on their feet. Because
halfway
nothing is happening.
Got lost one hook.
Yep, he can't roll.
Thought he was going to roll him over there. Boyce Gracie. Now he's doing what you alluded to earlier, boss.
Yep.
Going underneath the armpit with the strikes.
Why doesn't he continue doing this? Why does the referee not put them back on their feet?
Sakuraba looking at his dojo student.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on, but they got to restart this fight.
Yeah, I agree. They need to bring this back to their feet.
Because what can we say?
They can't rob the fans of what should be a very exciting finale to Team Gracie versus Team Japan. Kazuhiro Hamanaka and Hayen Gracie at a virtual standstill. Hayen, of course, a big fan of American hip-hop and rap. Also a big soccer fan, and if he stands up, may be able to give Hamanaka a soccer kick. Why not? But
this is not good. They should put it back up. Come on.
Up, Holland.
That's sucker. That's sucker.
As well, exactly. Hamanaka, of course, looking for more exposure, winning his bout against Nino Shembri at Pride 26, bad to the bone. He feels here at Bushido is a huge opportunity to gain more. There's Sakuraba, who did so much for mixed martial arts in Japan. The Brazilian, he beats, many Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioners early on. He will be representing Pride in the United States very soon.
Finally, there is a yellow card.
We have a yellow card.
And it's going to be for Hamanaka.
And Hamanaka, the recipient of a yellow card.
Good decision here by referee Yuji Shimada.
Okay, let's see them now. An electrifying finish to Team Gracie versus Team Japan. And the Gracies prevail.
We said it before, this could not go the distance.
No.
And we were talking about soccer, and it was a soccer kick.
At a minute, 37 seconds of round number 1, Hayen Gracie has given Team Gracie the victory over Team Japan, 3-2. And now there is tons of concern for Kazuhiro Hamanaka, who was just devastated with that kick.
Okay, now we do 1 minute and 37 seconds left in round number one.
Excuse me, that's what they told me. Actually, that's not 1 minute. I read it wrong, boss. Thank you for correcting me. 7 minutes and 37 seconds of round number one. Pardon me, 7 minutes, 37 seconds of round one via knockout. It was Kazuhiro Hamanaka. As you see him still lying on the canvas, high and Gracie in devastating fashion with the KO gives Team Gracie the victory at Pride Bushido. And now, of course, he is going over to make sure that Kazuhiro Hamanaka is okay. And there you see Hamanaka hugging high and Gracie.
And here we go.
Take a look at the replay, boss.
He walks right on. Oh, you see, I didn't see what that was. I want to see it again. Oh, but that I saw, and that too. And now he's going to hit Yuji Shibata almost. Look at this. Where is he walking on? It looks like he walks onto a forearm.
But he looked that, and there's the kick.
That I can understand.
There's the second one, I think, did the real damage.
Watch this again. He walks into a forearm or something. There is not a real punch, it looks like.
No, you're right. I don't know what put him on the ground.
In his eye. No, it's his eye. I think he touched his eye. He's squeezing his eyes together. Watch. And watch at his eyes. Something happens, and he's squeezing his eyes now. Look.
Or is it his knee even?
Yeah, I think the glove. I think the glove hit his eye. And then he went down, he couldn't see anything, and they started kicking. That's what I think.
In any event, are you sure it's not his knee, boss? Boss,
yeah.
Something looked like it. What? If we could see the replay again, and maybe we won't have a chance. I thought it was his knee that buckled when he went down wincing in pain. The kick hit him. Yeah, it looks like that's what it is, boss. It is his knee. It was his knee. The look on his face was the wincing in pain, and Hamanaka then was knocked out via the soccer kick. Look at here again.
Yeah,
there it is.
I know, but it's kind of, he's holding his
leg there.
He's holding his leg, yeah.
And the two kicks do the damage. Hamanaka knocked out, and the concern now is for his personal welfare. Kazuhiro Hamanaka falls to 1-1 here at Pride Bushido for the jubilation. And boy, do they ever avenge what they feel was a travesty of justice to Hoist Gracie. There he is calling out Hidehiko Yoshida is high and Gracie.
Oh, I want you!
My goodness, you see Yoshida remaining composed, sitting at ringside, but high and Gracie yelling for Yoshida. And now, acknowledging the Japanese. My goodness, was that a change?
Dos caras here, also two faces.
I love Japan! I love it!
High and Gracie thanking the Japanese fans, telling them that he loves them.
It wasn't Japan against Japan. Today wasn't Japan against the Gracies. It was Japan against Japan. Our heart is Japanese. So the Japanese actually won. This was a draw. Our victory is your victory. It's a pleasure to fight to you.
Well done. Well said by Hensel Gracie.
日本対日本の試合だと思ってください。なぜなら私たちの気持ちは日本の皆さんと気持ちと同じだからです。
It's all for the athletic fun. It's more for us too, for the hype and stuff. We bill it as Team Japan versus Team Gracie. Sell pay-per-views and stuff, and have some fun with it. Best of 5. The Gracies win it 3-2, but he put it best. There really are no losers in this.
Yeah.
And and Gracie though calling out Yoshida. I think Hoist Gracie's got the microphone.
Okay, here we go.
I'd like to say thank you for the support all over the world for the mixed martial art events. Thank you.
And there is captain of the Japanese team, Yoshida. He doesn't look very pleased, but he doesn't need to hang his head. his contingent were great representatives of this great country. And we saw a tremendous series.
We saw, and we called everything. We said this last fight might not go distance. Carlito.
He opened up the series with a victory for Japan. Yoshida. He has many decisions that he has to make now.
Yes, who is he going to fight? Is he going to fight Hyen? Is he going to fight Hoy? I mean, every Gracie, a lot of people want to have a
Will we see Mishima back in Bushido? Will we see
Hyen? We will see him back for sure. Rodríguez holding up his comic book right there.
Nakamura, a great striker. Olympic gold medalist Yoshida. And there is Hyen, the man of the hour right now for Team Gracie. As we take a look again, the final result, it was this man right here coming to the broadcast booth, Hyen Gracie, giving the Team Gracie the 3-2 victory over Team Japan. But I think Renzo Gracie put it best.
Yep.
There were really no Team Gracie, no Team Japan. It was a win-win situation. And the biggest winners, of course, the fans of this great organization, Pride Fighting Championships and Bushido.
Maurício
Faas, there's the younger brother of Ninja, Maurício Shogun Rua, weighing in at 204 pounds for his debut at Pride Bushido, and his opponent looking much different than we're accustomed to seeing him at Pride at Bushido. Akira Shoji, now at 203 pounds, he's lost 47 pounds.
Come on. And with us here in the commentating booth, ladies and gentlemen, we have Royce Gracie. Royce, tonight, the Gracie team beat the Japanese team. What about that?
It's a victory for the world. Everybody's learning.
I think so too. I think that what Renzo said, he was absolutely right.
Royce Gracie, of course, very instrumental in putting mixed martial arts on the map. And Royce, you have to be very pleased with your family's efforts here at Bushido. The first time ever that 5 Gracie members appeared on a card together. You guys prevailed 3-2, and we already have Shoji with the takedown of Shogun Rua. So your thoughts on 5 members of your very famous family doing what they did here tonight at Bushido?
We got a lot of young generation coming up. It's going to be a very good. It's going to be a very good New Year's.
All right, now on the ground here. Let's see what's going to happen. He's going to the full guard. Royce, let us know. What would you do?
Well, Shoji got a lot of heart.
Yes.
But Maurício comes from a very tough school. I would say Maurício should bring the fight up.
Yes, I think so too. He's a phenomenal striker.
But they're good on the ground too.
Oh yeah?
Shogun displayed some of that tremendous striking ability in his only loss, his last bout. That came at the hands of Ronaldo Babalu Sobral. He ended up being submitted via a knee bar. And already a knee bar here by Akira Shoji. And he's tapped. No, heel hook. Almost looked like it was over there momentarily for Maurício Shogun. But he's in there. Kick. A big kick there on the knee for Shogun.
And it's exactly right, Horst. You were exactly right. He's got to keep it on his feet, and that's what he's doing right now. Ooh, in the groin.
There's a low blow. And Shoji may be given, yes, he's going to be given an opportunity here. Or timeout has been called. Timeout has been called, and that'll give us an opportunity, Hoist, to ask you where you see the sport of mixed martial arts going. How do you see it continue to evolve in the next few years?
It's all over the world right now. It's starting in in Brazil about 8 years ago, 7 years ago. Now we find this all over. I love it.
We see all the martial arts disciplines now, the cross-training. How do you see it continue to evolve? You guys are the first family of Brazilian jiu-jitsu. We see people now able to counter a lot of what jiu-jitsu brought to the sport. Do you see it continue to evolve in the tactics itself?
On the beginning, was a sport. I mean, it was a style against a style. Today is who's better prepared.
Yep.
It's the fighter against a fighter.
Yep.
And we see this fight resume now. And they continue now to stand up a kick there by Shogun. Oh, and a beautiful right kick to the rib cage there. And now Shogun will take it. Shoji now back into the full guard of Shogun.
That's some nice striking right there from Shogun. Akira Shoji better keep this fight on the ground.
You know, Shoji is known as the showman. He's one of Pride's most popular competitors, but not always the most successful. His size has hurt him in the past, but he has now lost the weight, as we've said. He went to America, in fact, trained with Matt Hume at AMC Pancration for a year. That included training with Pride veterans Maurice Smith.
Some leg lock coming up, guys. Okay, just letting him go. Whoa, not good here. Oh, the left one hit, and the right one hit.
Displaying a strong chin.
Oh, what a fight.
What a heart, man. What a heart.
You know that Shoji has a strong chin, able to absorb those shots.
7 minutes to go. This has been a very exciting 3 minutes already.
We obviously have already seen Shogun's striking ability. And you can really color me impressed, Hoist. Wait a minute, we have an attempt.
Oh, he's missing it. Not good. Oh, enemy. You should knee him to the head. Oh, not good for head.
Just amazing shot, and he's finally knocked down to the canvas. It's Akira Shoji. And it is over.
Shogun did it.
It's just Shogun. Winner via knockout. Maurício Shogun's debut at Bushido is a victorious one at 3 minutes and 47 seconds. He KOs the Pride veteran, Akira Shoji.
Wow, and what a victory. He is pinpoint accuracy with his strikes and left hook connected, right straights, everything. Right away, he went to the reverse sucker kick because he tried to stomp the sucker ball into the ground instead of kicking it into the goal. But it worked, and it paid off.
What's your thoughts on what you've just seen Maurício Shogun do here to Akira Shoji?
Like I said, Maurício, he knows to stand up very well. And the grappling, he knows enough to bring the fight up. It's an awesome fight.
Awesome.
And there you see the rest of Shootbox celebrate with Maurício. We see Vanderlei Silva, the middleweight powerhouse, his older brother Ninja. There we see the replay, boss.
Bang, watch this. Oh, and a stiff left. Watch the stiff left. He's going to connect.
Nice
accuracy.
Right.
But man, can Akira Shoji take a shot?
Oh, yes, he can.
He possesses a granite chin.
Ooh, that one I meant.
And there it was.
And there is the try to stomp the ball into the floor kick. That was the one.
Left
that
through
left
the guard.
one, that was
yep,
it.
Right through the guard. Akira Shoji gets knocked out. Maurício Shogun in electrifying fashion via KO. Wins his debut at Bushido. And again, we want to thank Hoist Gracie, the mixed martial arts legend, for joining us here at Pride Bushido.
It's been my pleasure.
Thanks. For 3 minutes and 47 seconds, it was great. Going to the fight of the night. Mirko Crocop, you must have seen, I mean, we're looking through his magazines here, and we saw also the high kick to the head of Igor Vovchanchyn.
You took this fight on about, I think, 2 week or 2.5 week notice. So what are your thoughts about the fight?
No, I feel really confident. Actually, when I made my decision to fight Mirko, I talked with my trainer, with Marco, and I asked him about this fight, and he said, no, let's go for it. You can do it. You're in a pretty good shape. Your skills are really good. You're an incredible wrestler, so you can do it. And so we accept the fight.
Do you know that you are the first Hispanic fighter in history fighting in Pride?
Well, now I know, and it's a big honor to be here, you know. But anyways, I'm here to win. So I'm not going to be only the first Hispanic on Pride. I'm going to be the first Hispanic, and I'm going to win.
Carris Jr. Is wearing a mask tonight. What do you think of that? Right. Okay. So you think it looks pretty good on him?
Well, I don't think why is he wearing the mask. It's I don't know why, but I don't care if he wears a mask or not.
Do you think it's going to be a disadvantage for him?
Honestly, I don't know. I never tried to fight with mask on my face, so I don't know what the feeling like.
You know, he's a Greco-Roman wrestler. Did you prepare also with Greco-Roman wrestlers?
Well, I don't think I need some special preparation for a Greco-Roman style of wrestling. I'm prepared for all kinds of fights. Ground fight, stand-up fight. I saw some of his fights, some previous fights, and he's just a wrestler, that's all.
You pretty much always say, I'm just going out there and see what the guy's going to do.
That's right, that's exactly what I'm going to do this time too, because I have to see, probably he will try to put me down. He'll try to go into clinch, because if he just stands in the guard, I will kill him. He knows that too.
The first ever Pride Bushido in front of a sold-out Saitama Super Arena in Japan culminates with a main event involving the most dominant force in mixed martial arts today, that man, Mirko Crocop, the Croatian sensation, against the first ever Hispanic fighter and the first ever masked fighter in Pride here at Bushido, Carris Jr. This should be a memorable encounter, to say the least, for reasons yet to be discovered.
You know what? I'm sitting here and I'm nervous, believe it or not. This is a scary match.
It is the debut for Carris Jr. Baptism by fire. We talked about it in the opening. It is going to be baptism by towering inferno. Round number one. 1 10-minute round, 1 5-minute round. Carris Jr. background in Mexican Lucha Libre. This is the big league, my friend. This is Pride Fighting Championship. This is Bushido. We promise a special debut edition, and you don't get much better when it comes to a main event and when it features Mirko Crocop.
As you can see, Carris is trying to pummel in and to get clinch, but he has to watch out, and he has to keep his eyes on Mirko Crocop. He cannot make one mistake. If Mirko comes with that strong left leg, there he is! Oh, God!
Seconds of round number one, Carris Jr. has become just another victim. Mirko Crocop is unstoppable.
He is growing every fight. And like I told you before, and he told me in the interview, he is very good on the ground. You watch, he starts submitting people. Now, and his kicks are so phenomenal. You know they're there. You think you're gonna block them, but you can't because it's too fast.
Notes. I did all this homework. I wanted to talk about Mirko Crocop, Carris Jr. Forget about it. The notes are on the ground. Mirko Crocop has just served notice to the Pride Heavyweight Champion, to anyone, anywhere on this God-given earth. You want to step into the ring with that man, you better take out your life insurance. You better make sure that your family is looked after, because there he is, the most unbeatable force in any mixed martial art. Mirko Crocop is the cream of the crop. He is, without a doubt, the #1 fighter right now. Well, I guess I should say,
it's replay time.
You do it.
I want replay.
I am. Well, I guess I'm not speechless.
I want to see this. I want to see this kick one more time. Okay, give it to me, baby. Show me that left kick. Oh my God.
I guess we should give Carris Jr. props for showing the courage to get into the ring with Mirko Crocop. There it is.
Here we go. Oh my God. Ooh, and then left straight.
And Mirko Crocop made Carris Jr. go down faster than the Titanic.
Oh, ooh, and that left straight was an extra little one. That one is not good for the brain.
The trademark right there. That left roundhouse kick to the head. And there's your left hook to the head. Just to say, hey, thanks for stopping by, Carris Jr.
Oh,
but you're in my
God.
house. You're in my yard. And frankly, I did not invite you to come and play today.
Oh. It's, he is getting unbelievable. Look at him. Here we go. Let's see what he says.
Genki desu ka? That's all I know in Japanese. See you next month in my title fight against the Yemeliánenko feather. Thank you.
And you heard it right there. 46 seconds. He wins in the first round by knockout. And he's going to face the guy that he says.
Well, at least there'll be some extra hot water for anyone else who wants to take a shower tonight, because Mirko Crocop didn't even break a sweat. He wins the main event here at Pride Bushido, and what a night of fights it was, boss.
Unbelievable. We have seen so much action. It's crazy. He is unbelievable strong. He's very well versed. All the fights, give it to me.
For Boss Root, this is Mauro Ranallo saying so long from the sold-out Saitama Super Arena in Japan. Thank you for watching the debut of Pride Bushido.
And I can tell you, sayonara.
Alles geben, alles! Weiter, weiter, weiter!
pra baixo, Raul.